Southern Tennessee weather meteorologist Christopher King comes to you with a Friday night forecast. For the pregame experience at Wilton Stadium on our Weather Show, I'll give you the lowdown on everything you need to know about the weather and time of day. So here you go, the official forecast for the 101st edition of we're looking at 81 degrees and mostly sunny skies. At halftime, when you are Tullahoma High School marching band takes the field, it'll be 74 degrees under partly cloudy skies. And going home, 72 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Dew points are going to be in the mid-50s, so the air is going to be comfortable. And with the winds coming out of the north, we may feel just a little chilly tonight. Well, there you have it. That is the Friday night forecast for Southern Tennessee weather. I am Christopher King. Guys, enjoy the game. Go Cats.
Welcome to Wilkins Stadium, WC Dub Cooper Field on the west side of John Olive Boulevard. It's high school football time on Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck, along with Ken Keller. I'm Scott Chasteen, and tonight it doesn't get any bigger. I don't care about regions and playoffs. I guess the state championship's bigger, but other than that, the coffee pot's the biggest thing that happens in this county outside of Bonnaroo, which I think is finished. So this is the biggest thing. This place is packed. I'd say 5,000 right now, headed toward at least 6. Ken, beautiful night. Perfect night for coffee pot football.
Perfect. And we hope that the Cats can get on the winning track tonight. This is our main rival. Scott, Cats looking to bounce back from that double overtime defeat last week in game 1.
Coffee County coming off a resounding victory over Franklin County. The Rebels scored first, and then the Red Raiders reeled off 34 straight points. So Coffee County coming in confident. I think Tullahoma's confident too. The Wildcats didn't play bad defensively last week. They just couldn't run the ball. And Coach, I think that's the big question tonight. Can they run the ball?
Yeah, that's you're exactly right. And the thing is, Tullahoma offensively, Scott, has to develop a run-pass balance, and that's what Coach Olive, his offensive coordinator, seeks to achieve tonight.
We are broadcasting from the Bosky's Grill press box high atop Wilkins Stadium. The only view better than this is on the back patio at Bosky's Grill at Willowbrook in Manchester. Pasta, lamb chops, and the finest steak. Everyone is welcome at Bosky's. So let's talk about this personnel, Kim. We got 2 senior quarterbacks squaring off here. Cason Lowry for Coffee County, Patrick Riddle for Tullahoma. Both of them had pretty good games last week. Should be a good quarterback battle.
Yeah, going to be a great quarterback battle, and that's the leader of the offense for Coffee County is Cason Lowry. He went 20 for 27 last week, 270 yards, and we had a couple Wildcats players, defenders, that we had. Bo Williams and Elijah Alexander came in last night to Wildcat Weekly down at Whiskey Trail. And when you asked regarding the Coffee County quarterback, Cason Lowry, Bo Williams said he's a special challenge, a little bit different than what we faced last week. And Sion Rucker. Rucker's slippery, but this guy's more physical. He likes to run the ball downhill. So Tullahoma expecting a physical run attack tonight, and they've got to tackle Lowry and his teammates.
Yeah, and we compared that to Sion Rucker last week being a Lamar Jackson type of guy, and Cason Lowry being more of a Josh Allen kind of guy, bigger guy who will run it, who will power run it if he needs to. We saw last year, he'll do whatever he has to do. But last year, Tullahoma scored more points than have ever been scored in this 100-year series, 57 points against the Red Raiders. And Coach Harmon's second game at Coffee County, Kenny's got a year in now. He's lived with that for a year. What's the revenge factor?
Well, there is one, no doubt about it. 57 points, that's a humiliation. The Cats trounced them, 57 points. And, the offense struggled last week. We had some Cardinal zone woes at Cheverville that essentially ended up costing us the victory. The Cats got to light that scoreboard up tonight. I don't know if we can get to 57, but offense has to pull its weight tonight.
It's the 101st edition of this rivalry. In truth, it is the 88th version of the Coffee Pot. These teams played 12 times between 1924 and 1935. Manchester led that series 7-5, but the Coffee Pot was introduced in 1936, and since then Tullahoma has dominated this series 2-1, winning 2 out of every 3 games. However, this year, it's always a new year. Tullahoma kind of young, inexperienced. Coffee County's not a vastly experienced team. They're kind of young too, so it's really a good test. Both teams against senior quarterbacks, but a lot of youth around them. Yeah,
and they say teams make, at all football levels, their biggest improvement between game 1 and 2. So I'm looking to see the improvements on the offensive side, how Tullahoma really from 15, 20 yards, 10 yards in can get the job done offensively tonight.
All right. Let's take it down to the field here on the Great American Rivalry Series night. We go downstairs, the Tullahoma High School Marching Band, and our national anthem.
He dedicated his career to serving young people. He was a Wildcat through and through, and his influence continues to resonate in the lives of many students, athletes, educators, and families that he touched. Mr. Wilson was passionate about Tullahoma athletics and remained involved in THS sports well after his retirement from the district. Also, this week, Tennessee and the world lost an icon, Dolly Parton, a national treasure whose music, kindness, and extraordinary commitment to children and literacy touched generations. On the very same day, our community experienced the heartbreaking loss of Colton Thomas. Colton had just begun 6th grade at East Middle School. His life ended far too soon, and our hearts are with his family, friends, classmates, teachers, and all those who knew and loved him. At this time, please join us in a moment of silence as we remember Randy Wilson, Dolly Parton, and Colton Thomas. Thank you. Presenting tonight's colors, the Tullahoma High School Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard. Presenting the national colors, Cadet Sergeant Isabella Eldridge. Organizational colors presented by Cadet Sergeant Zoe McFarland. Right rifle bearer, Cadet Sergeant Mason Lilienthal. Left rifle bearer, Cadet Sergeant Cooper Mills. The Tullahoma High School Band, under the direction of Justin Scott, Lisa Burton, and Jonathan Johnson, with special guests, 7th and 8th grade band members from East and West Middle School, will now perform our national anthem.
special moment here at Wilkins Stadium as this large crowd honors the late Randy Wilson, 40 years in the Tullahoma school system, if not more, as a coach and administrator, and certainly a football helper. He used to drive the van for the band for years and years and years. Randy and John Gray would do that, and then also for Dolly Parton, and of course for the young man who tragically was killed this week in Tullahoma. So a little touch of sadness here, but life moves on, and this is coffee pot time. We're going to take a break and come back with Ken's Keys to Victory. The 101st coffee pot is on its way right here on Light Tube and the Duck.
For over 85 years, Barnett has been Middle Tennessee's most trusted name in automotive.
Today, we continue to honor that trust at all our dealerships.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family.
Today
and tomorrow.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
we've watched families grow along with ours.
My dad is the third generation of the Barnett automotive family.
One day you're riding in the car seat, and the next you're in the driver's seat.
Some things don't change.
Like doing business with a name you could trust.
Time passes, families grow, trust remains.
You know what to ask.
Why buy anywhere else?
We are just moments away from kickoff here of the 101st Coffee Pot at Wilkins Stadium. And Ken's Keys to Victory is brought to you by TullahomaFootballHistory.com. Ken, what are Tullahoma's keys to victory tonight?
I got them, Scott. Number one, finish drives. The Cats had Cardinal zone woes last week. Drives must end in points tonight. Number two, find a run game. The Cats need to get untracked on the ground to take the pressure off the pass game. And thirdly, fly to the football on defense. The Red Raiders put up over 30 last week. Can the Cats match last week's dominating performance?
So the captains are prepared to meet in the middle of the field for Tullahoma. Number 8 is Patrick Riddle, the quarterback. Number 5 is Elijah Alexander. And number 66, Hunter Hall. Coffee County in the white tonight across the way. Captains, number 8, Hank Crabtree. Number 11, Kason Lowry. Number 14, Jet Trussler. And number 2, Cam Stafford. So again, this is part of the Marine Corps' Great American Rivalry Series, as it has been for a long time. I think Coffee County coach Ryan Sokowski actually got this thing started about 10, 12 years ago, and it's been part of this Great American Rivalry Series ever since. And congratulations to the 2 student athletes who are the top academic students on their team. For Tullahoma, Elijah Alexander, and for Coffee County, Jet Trussler. So the coin is tossed in the middle of the field, and that coin toss has been won by Tullahoma. And the Tullahoma Wildcats are going to kick it off to open the football game. So it will be a TKO, Tullahoma kickoff, to open the game. The Wildcats are dressed all in black. The Red Raiders are dressed all in white. Tullahoma will move left to right in the first quarter of this football game. Our sponsors tonight include Midtown Nutrition. We'll name a Midtown Nutrition player of the game at the conclusion of the contest, if we remember, and we will. That's a big performance. brought to you by Midtown Nutrition, Tullahoma's go-to spot for loaded teas, premium protein shakes, and low-carb meals. Stop by 313 North Jackson or call ahead for quick pickup or delivery. That is Midtown Nutrition. Wherever you are around the world, watching on LightTube or listening on the Duck, there's 6,000 people at Wilkins Stadium. The sun is setting behind the trees. The smell of popcorn and hamburgers waffles through the air. The student sections are packed. The teams are poised in the end zone. The crowd comes alive. Tullahoma comes alive. It's football time in Tullahoma. Right off the bat, we get the road team diss by running out at the same time as the home team. So that's the way a coffee pot should start.
Yeah, I like it. It's going to be chirpy tonight, Scott.
A little chirpy, maybe a little chippy.
Yeah.
A little warm. It's kind of humid here in southern Middle Tennessee. Our game time temperature, as a matter of fact, is 81 degrees. So we're going to be pretty much in the 70s, which is fantastic for late August, Ken. Sometimes it's 100.
Yeah, this is fantastic. And Tullahoma's going to send their defense out on the field first to face Coffee County quarterback Kason Lowry. He was hot, as we talked about last week in that win over Franklin County, threw for 270 yards. So Cats secondary will be tested tonight.
Our timeouts are brought to you by Hatmaker Homes, brokered by eXp Realty. When it's time to sell, Hatmaker Homes believes in integrity and long-lasting friendships. It's a touchdown hire. Hatmaker Homes, 931-409-2628. Let's meet the Southern Electric starting lineup. Check out the lineup of electrical and plumbing supplies and fixtures at Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply in Tullahoma. Everything you need at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street. At receiver for the Cats, Zion Jeffrey, Colby Shepard, Landon Johnson. The tight end, Jacob Lovett. The offensive line, Raylan Losh, Hunter Hall, Dallas Morris, Miles Edwards, Landon Sharp. The running back, Dominic Harris. The quarterback, Patrick Riddle. The Wildcats set to kick off. Aiden Walker will kick it off for Tullahoma. And back to receive for the Red Raiders is number 18, Luke Christian. And number 12, Matthew White. So Christian and White deep.
Well, normally what you put back deep on a kickoff is some explosiveness in the run game or in the wide receiver category. So Coffee County putting their best athletes deep, of course.
Folks still pouring in here. Cars still lined up as this crowd swells. Stadium seats about 5,500. I think pretty much all of those seats are full. So I'm going to guess right now about that, 5,500, maybe 6,000 here at Wilkins Stadium on a beautiful Friday night. Finally, at 7:03, we're set to go. Walker approaches the football. We are underway in the 101st Coffee Pot, taken at the 8. From the 8 to the 17-yard line, a 9-yard return will set the Coffee County Red Raiders up to start their first series at their 17-yard line.
Well, excellent kick coverage by the Wildcats. They had solid kick coverage last week on the road, so that trend continues.
Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line apparel at Owens Provisions and Apparel in Manchester. They have your Tennessee game day gear, from polos to T-shirts and more. Find it all at Owens on the square in Manchester. Coffee County, first down and 10, whistle blows. And let's see if it's an equipment issue. Here's what happened last week, Kim. We found out, and here's what they're doing right now to number 2 for Coffee County. It's knee pads. Knee pads aren't perfect. TWSAA says you got to go to the sideline and fix them. So Zane Jones will miss the first play for Coffee County. Lowry is the quarterback. Help me with the number of the running back for the Red Raiders. He's big. Lowry to throw. Pump fake. Instead, the wide receiver screen to the 15, to the 20. Tackled at the 29-yard line by Landon Price for the Wildcats. But for Coffee County, Luke Christian makes the catch and takes it out to the 24, a gain of 7.
Yeah, Lowry set up in the pistol there, and he double pumps. He pump fake twice, shoulder fake, and nice gain through the air on first down.
Don't worry about this unless it's a score. Second down and 3 for Coffee County at their 24-yard line. McGee and London in the middle for the Wildcat defensive line. Lowry, a busted play. Lowry got some room to run, though. Gets the Hogan's Collision Center first down. He went to hand it off. There was nobody there, but Lowry picks up to the 31, first down Tullahoma.
Yeah, the running back ran to Lowry's right, and the handoff was left. He wasn't there, but I believe it faked everybody out on the field there.
Our halftime show is crafted by Threads in Tullahoma, custom apparel that represents your brand, 106 West OG Street, Threads. The running back is Tez Garrett. Here's Garrett. Right in the middle, he's got a hole. Garrett out over the 35 to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7 for Garrett.
Well, he's a load. I mean, looking at him, he's a monster.
So Garrett runs for 6. Second down and 4 Tullahoma, Coffee County at the Red Raider 37. Just underway. No score here at Wilkins Stadium. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on LightTube and 93.9 The Duck. Lowry keeps it. Quick pass. He got it away. He got a man loose down the sideline. That's Cam Stafford, and Luke Hayden runs him out of bounds, but not before Stafford picks up a Coffee County Hogan's Collision Center first down. Mark it at the Tullahoma 48. Yard line.
Good pressure there by the Cats, but Lowry does a good job getting the ball out to his escape route, short route, turns it into a good gain, and Hayden with the tackle high on the sidelines. And there'll be some yardage tacked on. May have gotten inside his horse collar, Scott, on the tackle.
That's what they call a 15-yard penalty, so a plus 15 after the play, a plus 15 on a horse collar tackle. It's just a personal foul. But Coffee County now lines it up 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 33-yard line. The Red Raiders closing in on the Tully's Cardinal zone here. Lowry brings man in motion. That's Stafford. Lowry will run it to the right side. He's got room, lowers his head. Tackle made out there for Tullahoma by Trinez Nunley. But Lowry picks up another. Hogan's Collision Center, first down for the Red Raiders, spotted at the 22-yard line.
Well, the Red Raiders got the Wildcats on their heels here, Scott, early, churning out first downs. And, the run threat of Big Garrett in the backfield and then Lowry. So they got a two-headed monster back there, but throwing enough passes. They started the game with a pass. 2 for 2 is Lowry through the air. They're moving it through the land and on the air and the ground.
Bo Williams, London, Jace McGee on that Tullahoma 3-man front. Lowry, straight run, left side. Got the blockers, cuts it back. Nice cutback. Brought down after a nice gain for Tullahoma.
Yeah, too easy. Just a keeper there, follows his blockers to the left side, to the edge. We're not setting the edge proper there. He cuts back to the middle, inside, right around the 10-yard line.
Grayson Harden makes the stop for the Wildcats. It's first down and 10, Coffee County at the 12.
Well, a little resistance by the Wildcat defense on this first drive.
Coffee County in the Tully's Cardinal zone. Lowry looks to the end zone. Pass is tipped, incomplete. Well defended out there for the Wildcats by Mason Alexander.
Yeah, nearly intercepted by Gabe DeLauder. He made a diving effort, just diluted his hands there in the end zone.
Yeah, that's not Alexander. I saw the 9. That's Trinez Nunley out there on defense. Hayden is the safety, along with Gabe DeLauder. Nunley and Landon Price are the cornerbacks. Harden, Michael Palmer, and Elijah Alexander, the linebacker. 2nd down and 10, Red Raiders at the Tullahoma 12.
This is where the Cats got tough last week, inside the 10.
Lowry pitches to Garrett. Garrett's got the left side, driven out of bounds at the 6. A gain of 6 for Garrett.
Yeah, just a classic toss sweep left, and Garrett takes it for about 3 yards before he's run out of bounds.
2nd down and 4, Coffee County. A long 4.
Tullahoma shut out Coffee County all the way until the 149 mark of the 4th quarter last week.
3rd down, big 3rd down here for both of these teams. 3rd and 5, Coffee County at the Tullahoma 6.
Big play early.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hand off Garrett. Garrett wrapped up and thrown down by big Jaden London. Makes the stop for the Cats. London, 6'1", 368 junior. Kenny wrapped him up, put him to the ground.
Yeah, the Cats got those 2 monsters right in the middle. Space Eaters, McGee and London, and he's a bigger man than Garrett by 100 pounds at least.
A loss of 2 on the play for Garrett. It is 4th down and 7. Coffee County at the Tullahoma 8. The Red Raiders look like they're going to go for it here. I'm surprised on 4th and 7.
I agree. Maybe they're just trying to draw the Cats off sides here and then call a timeout.
Could be. Coffee County lines it up. Lowry rolls right. Lowry looks to the end zone. Lowry's got a man. Incomplete. Over his head. Intended down there for a receiver. There were a number of Wildcats there. It was intended for Stafford. But a big 4th down stop by Tullahoma here early in the 1st quarter. 8:04 to go. No score. Ken, I'm surprised Coffee County went for it. I don't know whether what that says about either their confidence or their kicking game.
I think it says a lot. I think we may find that out. But they roll the quarterback out the pocket to the right side. Receiver was there. That was number 12 that was open on that Matthew White, and he overshot him by 3 or 4 yards. Cats hold because the Coffee County had a 1st and goal at the 10.
Tullahoma 1st down and 10 at the Tullahoma 8. Dominic Harris is the tailback with quarterback Patrick Riddle. Here's Harris. Caught in the backfield. Harris tries to get away, but his knee touches at the 5. So that is a loss of 3 for Dominic. He's number 20. A loss of 3.
Oh, great effort by Dominique. I know he eluded the first one and just couldn't get away. A lot of pursuit, great pursuit there by Coffee County's defense. But Tullahoma knows they have to create some run-pass balance tonight because it was all pass last week.
Across that offensive line for the Cats is Losh, Hall, Sharp. Whistle blows. Officials timeout. For what? Oh, it's a sideline warning against Tullahoma. Or maybe Coffee County. I didn't see which way he pointed, but a sideline warning. Next one will be a penalty. 2nd down and 13, Tullahoma at their 5.
They did call it on the Red Raiders.
Quick pass, incomplete, intended out there for Tullahoma's Zon Jeffrey, but he wasn't even looking for the ball.
Yeah, ball got out there quick, and it seemed like it caught him off guard there. So press coverage really by Coffee County. They play a 3-3-5 defense. Coach Sis told us last night they basically don't come out of that no matter the down and distance.
Especially if you're ineffective running the ball, they're going to stay out there. 3rd down and 13, Tullahoma. Riddle on the goal line. Back to throw. Good protection. Now he's rushed. Riddle's got to get rid of it and does. Throws it into the ground. It is incomplete. Tullahoma's got a man down injured, and the Wildcats will punt it away, but first we've got an injury.
Yeah, he's flat down. Just big-time intense pressure coming from the inside. Number 54, Damian Smith of Coffee County applied that pressure on Riddle at the goal line.
So we've got an injured player on the field, and he's up now, being helped off the field. I think that was big 70 for Tullahoma. Landon Sharp, 6'3", 318 junior. Tullahoma will bring the punt team on, and that's Aiden Walker. Walker had a great game last week punting the football. That was one of the better things Tullahoma did.
Yeah, so a 3 and out. Tullahoma gets stymied lose yardage actually on the possession.
The long snapper on punts is Elijah Alexander. Did not know that last night, Coach.
Oh, wow. He does it all.
Versatile athlete. So snap. Oh, it bounces in the end zone. Walker picks it up, kicked it off the side of his foot. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. That's a 25-yard punt for Aiden Walker, and Coffee County will have tremendous field position.
Well, inauspicious start for Tullahoma. Coffee County moves the ball well from inside their 20 all the way to the Wildcats' 10. Cats defense stiffens, turns them away on the 4th down play, and the Cats go 3 and out. They short hike a punt. Good thing it took a nice bounce to the punter. He fielded that clean, though the punt was shanked.
Big time. Coffee County 1st down and 10 at the Tullahoma 32. So if you skip lines between possessions, it's a lot easier to figure them up. So here's the Red Raiders with Lowry and Garrett in the backfield. Hand off to the big tailback right up the middle. Nice tackle by London. Got a hold of those feet first. And then Harden cleaned it up for the Wildcats as Tez Garrett picks up a gain of 3.
Yeah, London and McGee there, 75-79, doing a great job at the point of attack. And, Scott, you mentioned on the show last night to Coach Sisk, it's been a long, long time since we've had 2 defensive tackles that large.
2nd down and 7 Red Raiders at the Wildcat 29. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lowry to throw. Great protection. Now he scampers out to the right. Got a wide open man at the goal line. Caught. Did he get in the end zone? Yes, touchdown, Coffee County. That is an American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown.
Looked like 18, Scott. Luke Christian.
That Coffee County touchdown brought to you by American Mulch and Landscape, veteran and locally owned, offering military and first responder discounts on top quality rock, mulch, and landscaping supplies. Call 931-461-0011 or visit 504 South Anderson Street in Tullahoma. Coffee County's Gaden Bellamy puts the extra point up and through. 6:33 to go in the first quarter. On your Stoops Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard, Coffee County 7. Tullahoma nothing. We'll take a 30-second break on Light Tube and the Duck. So Coffee County successfully converts in the Cardinal zone. Tully's is the right zone for handcrafted coffee drinks, smoothies, and delicious breakfast. Tully's is your dose of positive energy at 127 West Lincoln Street in Tullahoma. So Coffee County will kick it off with Bellamy to do the kicking for the Red Raiders, and Zion Jeffrey and Gabe DeLauder back to return for the Cats.
Well, the first 5.5 minutes of this football game, Coffee County's dominated in all phases.
Great kickoff by Bellamy. Goes into the end zone. So Coffee County's got the kickoff weapon. Tullahoma will start at the 20-yard line. It is a Coffee County kickoff touchback.
Well, on that touchdown pass from Lowry to
Skip
Christian,
a line.
he just rolls out to the right. Had the run. He could have took off, had some open field, but kept his eyes down the field patiently and hits Luke Christian in the corner of the end zone for the lead there. So
touchback.
Defense does their job for Coffee County, forces Tullahoma 3 and out, and then they respond 2 plays, touchdown pass, covering 32 total yards. They go up 7-zip.
Tullahoma 1st down and 10 at the Wildcat 20-yard line. Harris the tailback. Johnson in motion. Bad snap, and Riddle just falls on it. I don't know if it was a bad snap. It was an unsuccessful exchange from the center to the quarterback. That's a run for -7 yards for Patrick Riddle. Second down and 17, Ken. Offense going backwards.
Yeah, Cat's a little jittery. We had a punt that was 2 yards short. Luckily for Tullahoma, they get the punt off, although it was a short punt. And now we fumble a snap on a high shotgun snap. So Cat's a little jittery here early.
And deep in the hole, 2nd and 17. Outlet pass, Riddle complete. On the far sideline, a gain of about 12, 13 yards here. That is Colby Shepard on the reception for the Wildcats. So the pass from 8 to 6 goes for 10 yards, 12 yards. 3rd down and 5 for Tullahoma at the Wildcat 25-yard line.
Well, these Cats showed in the pass game that they can get explosive yards after the catch. So good run by Shepard after that catch.
Empty backfield, 5 receivers. Riddle, here comes pressure. Riddle runs it. Riddle's got the first down on the far sideline. Nice job by Patrick to head for the sideline and get the Hogan's Collision Center first down at the Tullahoma 31.
Yeah, good awareness of the first down marker. He knew what he had to get, and he passed it by a couple yards. So a nice job by Patrick Riddle avoiding contact, eluding contact by the Red Raiders, and getting a first down for Tullahoma as they cross midfield.
Coffee County's Kellen.
Across the 30, I'm sorry.
Kellen Hirschman, a junior lineman, down. So he's still down. So we'll take an injury timeout. 5:44 to go in the first quarter. Coffee County leads Tullahoma 7-0. This is a 60-second break on Light Tube and the Duck.
Some connections are better than others, like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend, connecting with the ball, and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it. Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited...
Wildcat 31-yard line. Riddle, shuffle pass. This is Colby Shepard. Coffee County stringing it out very well. Shepard picks up 3 yards to the 34-yard line. And that's a pass from Riddle to Shepard, a gain of 3.
No, Shepard did a good job. They had him back at the 29-yard line, had a shot at him. One of the defensive backs did, number 12. But he gets out to the 35. 5 determined run there by Shepard.
They did. Colby got a good spot at the 35-yard line. So a gain of 4 on the pass from Riddle to Shepard. Landon Johnson split wide to the right side for the Wildcats. Freshman Jet Dameron is in the game at wide receiver. He's wide to the left with Zion Jeffrey. Harris in the backfield. Riddle on 2nd and 6. Patrick to throw. Dancing, sack. The Hogan's Collision Center sack is back at the Tullahoma 28-yard line, a loss of about 7 yards. Call it 6 yards, a loss of 6.
Riddle's facing pressure, big-time pressure inside early in this game by Coffee County. They nearly had him sacked for safety in the end zone earlier. That was going to drop it back to the 29-yard line, so that's a loss of 6.
Tullahoma back and forth. Yep. No consistency offensively. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Coffee County leads 7-0 on the Stoops Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. Receivers tight. Zion Jeffrey has no idea. And Tullahoma's going to have to take a timeout. They couldn't get lined up, or the flag flew, one or the other. And it's a delay of game against the Wildcats. So Tullahoma goes backwards to the 19-yard line. That's -5, delay of game. And the Wildcats, like you said, Ken can't get out of their own way right now. 3rd and 17, Tullahoma at the Wildcat 24. Harris swings out to the left. Bad snap. Fell on by Patrick Riddle at the 18, so another loss. All the way back to the, spotted at the 19, to the 19-yard line. Brings up a long 4th and 21 for the Wildcats. Ken, this is 2 of the worst offensive series Tullahoma's had in a long time. I mean, that's bad.
You know, the shotgun snaps are coming in right around the neck area, so they are coming in high. You want to basically have it around, hit the quarterback in the numbers.
Well, and maybe they're coming in a little hard, a little fast.
Yeah. But it's
Alexander, the long snap to Aiden Walker here on the Tullahoma punt. Cats punting from the 18. Nice punt, big high spiral. Coffee County lets it hit. Takes a Coffee County roll and dropped by Gabriel DeLauder at the Coffee County 44-yard line. So a nice 40-yard punt by Aiden Walker. And the Red Raiders, though, with excellent field position at their 44, leading 7-0 with 2:56 to go in the first.
Well, this is what we're seeing early. Coffee County's the more physical team. They're dominating field position. They've had 2 possessions inside the 10 once, turned it over on downs, touchdown the second time. Tullahoma hasn't crossed their own 35-yard line.
Tullahoma's gone backwards. They're negative. Handoff. Garrett, big hole right side, 50, 45. Great open field tackle for Tullahoma by...
I believe it was Hyden again.
Now that's Gabe DeLauder, number 19 on the stop, but a great open field stop, but still Garrett picks up good yardage. That is a Hogan's Collision Center first down for Coffee County at the Tullahoma 44.
Well, when your defensive backs are making tackles 10 yards down the field, that's not a good sign.
Ever. Especially against Tez Garrett.
Yeah.
They don't list it, but I'm looking 5'10", 210.
At least.
Lowry to Garrett, little misdirection for Coffee County. Tullahoma again, the secondary making the tackles. Hyden, Williams all the way downfield, and DeLauder make the stop on Garrett. Spotted at the 35, a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1, Coffee County at the Tullahoma 35.
Red Raider offensive line doing their job. It's just a hat on a hat right now, and then by the time Tullahoma defender engages, the running backs are 7 yards downfield.
Giovanni Barragan is in at defensive line for the Wildcats, number 49. Tullahoma's going to a 4-man front now, and they bring Alexander up. Handoff inside, great stick by Harden. Tullahoma's middle linebacker stuck Cam Stafford after gain of about a yard, but all he needed was a yard. It is a Hogan's Collision Center first down, Coffee County at the Tullahoma 34.
Much better job. It's been a few and far between that Tullahoma defenders hit a Coffee County Red Raider in the backfield. So Harden contacted him in the backfield, but he lunged forward for the first.
Single receiver, split wide to the left. Handoff again, Stafford, nothing. Stuffed. A loss of 1 for Stafford as the interior of that Tullahoma line took him down. Bo Williams is there. Gio is there. And Jace McGee there for the Wildcats.
Much better job by the Wildcat defense on the left side of setting the edge there, forcing the running back inside, just letting the defenders clean up. So that was one of our keys to victory tonight, was the Wildcat defense swarming to the football, and we saw that on that particular play.
The first tackle for loss for Tullahoma. It's 2nd down and 11 for the Red Raiders at the Wildcat 35. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Coffee County up 7-0. Lowry fades, a lot of time, pass right on target at the 35. Eludes one tackle, but not the second, as Hyden and DeLauder come in and lower the boom. So a short gain, a couple of yards on the pass. It is 3rd down and 8 for Coffee County as the first quarter comes to a close. We've played 12 minutes at Wilkins Stadium in the 101st Coffee Pot, and let's take a Hatmaker Homes timeout. Coffee County 7, Tullahoma nothing. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
is. It is Tullahoma Wildcat football time. That's correct. You know what else it's time for? It's time to get your fall maintenance. That's correct. If you would give us a call, we'd love to come out, service your equipment, make sure it's working properly for the winter. And remember, we run a fall special in October, 931-455-8757. Go Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Enlightening, friendly conversation in the press box, joined by Chris Barstad from Light Tube. He is our producer, director, engineer, and all that good stuff. Dave Myers is here running graphics for Light Tube. Rylan Reese is our statistician. Ken Keller, he just sits here and watches TV. And we got camera people all around. Everett Stetson, the big hat, is back at the Duck Studios. We appreciate Everett. We're here at Wilkins Stadium, Ken Keller and me. And first quarter, any indication, Ken, it's going to be a long night if the Wildcats can't pull something together.
Well, a couple trends. Tullahoma able to run the football, get stuffed on the first play, actually loses yardage. 1 first down in the first quarter for Tullahoma. And when both quarterbacks drop back to pass, Lowry's got a clean pocket, Riddle does not. Result, 7-zip Coffee County.
Red Raiders, 3rd down and 8 at the Tullahoma 32. Tullahoma crowd is dead. Here's Lowry, he keeps it. Lowry, very close to a first down marker. Flag on the play, that's Luke Hayden who made the tackle. I think we're going, that's usually a face mask when the flag flies on the tackle. We'll see if Coffee County doesn't get half the distance to the goal line.
Well, that's the second time he's came in high, so got to get that corrected. Luke, a little lower, you're getting there. But again, first point of contact, first time Lowry got touched was way downfield, and it was by Tullahoma safety.
Personal foul face mask, there it is against Tullahoma. So it'll go from the 25 to the 12.5-yard line. We'll call it the 13. Tullahoma, Coffee County, 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 13.
Cats on skates right now. Coffee County dominating offensively in the trenches.
Power to the left side for Coffee County. Looks like a sweep. Lowry, busted play. Lowry's got room. Lowry to the 5. Lowry tripped up by Gabe DeLauder at the 5-yard line. Coffee County, a gain of 8 for Lowry.
Boy, you talk about it. Bo Williams gets sealed off by the right tackle there. Missed tackle, diving at his ankles. And again, DeLauder, first contact about the 5 or 6-yard line. So DeLauder and Hayden making too many tackles, Scott.
Yeah, and Landon Price in on that as well. And those are all secondary guys.
Yes, sir.
That defensive line, Tullahoma's front 7.
And they seem a little
being
fatigued.
Outworked right now.
Yeah, Coffee County's dominated possession here thus far in this contest.
Clock ticks, 11:10 to go in the half. Red Raiders lead 7-0. 2nd and 4 at the 6. Garrett in the middle. Garrett brought down at the 4, a gain of 2 for Tez Garrett.
Yeah, that's Bo Williams, 54, and then number 99 involved in that
Michael
tackle.
Palmer and Williams in on the stop. BW and MP.
It's a Payless Auto.
So here we go, 3rd down and short 2 for Coffee County at the Tullahoma 4.
We saw a fantastic goal line stand in the second quarter at Chevyville last week. Tullahoma needs to repeat that right now.
No home field advantage, coach. No noise. And here's Lowry in the middle, and Lowry gets to the goal line. He's actually hit kind of late. We're fortunate not to get a flag, but Lowry picks up a Hogan's Collision Center. 1st down and goal, Coffee County at the 1.
Well, the thing about Lowry is
1st and goal at the 1.
Little Tim Tebow-ish, man. He just takes that ball. He doesn't shy away from contact, and he always falls forward. Look for Lowry to keep it again.
Lowry does keep it
Chopped
again.
him down.
Nothing. Gabe DeLauder is having himself a game. DeLauder comes up from safety and sticks Lowry for no gain, 2nd and goal.
Oh, you're right, man. He speared him right at the ankles, and fantastic tackle. That's the way to go low, but DeLauder and Hayden have been very active in the early part of this contest.
Well, as you've said, too active.
Too active.
I mean, they're safeties.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be making every tackle.
Yep.
Coffee County 2nd and goal at the 1.5. Power left. Lowry stuffed. A loss of 3. Gabe DeLauder again with a stop for the Wildcats along with Luke Hayden. They both shoot in the middle. Lowry cuts it back to the middle, and there's DeLauder down low, Hayden up high. Coffee County now looking at 3rd down and goal at the 4.
Well, they moved it back, and Tullahoma repeat that performance of a goal line stand. We've got them back from the goal line back all the way to the 4.
Well, and they swapped their jumbo package for the regular package now. Empty backfield, 5 receivers for Lowry.
We're going to roll him out.
Coffee County's got too many people, came out of the huddle. That's going to be a substitution infraction and a 5-yard penalty against the Red Raiders.
Well, you know, Tullahoma's defense has just got to hold and keep this game close until the offense can get it untracked. It's been all defense early. They've been on the field a long time.
So the 5-yard penalty takes the Red Raiders back to the 9-yard line where it's 3rd and goal at the 9.
Big Gene Hodling in there, 5'7", 193, number 25, playing right defensive tackle here. He was involved last week in multiple plays.
Coffee County, again, empty backfield, 5 receivers. Lowry, a lot of time over the middle. Knocked down by Elijah Alexander. It's 4th down.
Yeah, huge play by the Wildcats. Lots of time. Again, a clean pocket for Lowry as he surveys the field. An empty set, no running backs. Receiver was open. Just a great play by number 5 to deflect it to avoid the touchdown.
EA5.
EA5.
So Coffee County lines it up now. 4th and goal at the 9. Put the marker on the 15. This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt by Gaden Bellamy. Lowry to hold. Snap, kick. Oh, it's to the left. Did it clear? No. No good. Wide to the left. So Tullahoma's defense makes the stop, Coach. You called on it. They did it. 8:19 to go. Coffee County leads 7-0. Tullahoma's going to get possession of the football at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was just a chip shot field goal lined up in the middle of the field, and he pulls it. So Cats avoid going down double digits. So 7-zip offense, they got to get on track right here on this drive. We've done nothing. 1 first down in the first quarter. Tullahoma has to get it going here with their leader, Patrick Riddle, at quarterback. But it starts up front, Scott. It starts with this offensive line giving pass protection and some run block lanes for our run game.
Riddle hands off Harris. Dominic spins out over the 25 to the 26. A gain of 6 for Dominic Harris. 2nd down and 4 Wildcats.
Well, finally, an appreciable run for Tullahoma. Nice run by Harris there on first down.
The longest run of the game for the Wildcats, 6 yards. To this point, Jeffrey and Shepard split wide to the left. Landon Johnson wide right. 2nd and 4. Dominic again. Stretches it outside. Dominique, he got to the marker. Nice job out over the 30. It's a Hogan's Collision Center first down for the Wildcats.
Well, credit Tullahoma's offensive play call. They know they've got to run the ball. They stretch it out to the side and get the first down there. So number 88 with a nice block. That's Landon Johnson.
1st and 10 Wildcats at their 31. Tullahoma's offense beginning to show a little bit. And Coach, we talked about it all week. I mean, you just run it a couple of times for 4, 5, 6 yards. Things start opening up. 3 receivers to the left for Patrick Riddle. Brings Shepard in motion. Hands off to Dominic Harris. There's a flag on the play. Harris goes out, makes it to the 35, a gain of 4, but we'll see what the penalty is. Tullahoma likely moved based on where the flag is.
Tullahoma pulled Shepard in motion, just handed the ball to Dominique. Nice game, but we'll see what the flag is.
Well, as I've seen, motion for us ends in penalties a lot. Maybe this one is against Coffee County. I haven't seen a sign yet. No, illegal procedure against the Wildcats. Tullahoma gets the first down, but it'll go back to the 26. So it is first down and 15 for the Wildcats at the Tullahoma 26.
Well, look, Scott, as much as Tullahoma has been dominating this game, we're just down 7-0. You got to feel good about that here at the 7-minute mark. Could be a lot worse. First possession of the game, Coffee County marches right down the field, drive stalls, turns it over on downs inside the 10-yard line. Second time, touchdown pass by Lowry. They go up 7-0. Third time, drive down the field. Looks like they're going to get some more. We have a great goal line stand. They get down to the 1, missed a field goal. So just 7-0.
21-0.
Could be 21-0.
17-0. Could be.
13-0.
Timeout on the field. Timeout, Tullahoma. 7:08 to play in the first half. Red Raiders 7, Wildcats nothing. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
When it's time for an oil change or to get your tires rotated, why not take your vehicle to the people who know it the best, Russell Barnett. All of our locations will perform a full inspection on your vehicle at no extra charge. We'll even pick it up and bring it back for free. We understand to you, it's not just maintenance, it's the...
Welcome back to Wilkins Stadium. Along with Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chastain. Tullahoma's Dominic Harris with a football. And Harris over the right side for a gain of 6 for Dominic. Second down and 9 for the Wildcats at the Tullahoma 33.
Well, I like the look in Dominique's eye here.
Yeah, we're running the ball better.
Running with authority.
Already more yards tonight than Tullahoma had the entire game.
Yeah, and they're committing to the run game, Scott. That's 4 straight rushes.
So 2nd and 8 Cats at the 32. Harris is deep this time. A little I formation for Tullahoma. 3 receivers to the right.
Much better snap.
Protection. Riddle going deep. Riddle looking for Shepard, incomplete. Well covered by a couple of Coffee County defenders. So incomplete to Colby. 3rd down and 8, Tullahoma.
Yeah, just a deep shot down the middle of the field into double coverage there. But
you got to take a deep shot at some point.
Absolutely. Yeah, I knew it was coming at some point. But saw Riddle really before that snap just wiping his hands off on that towel. So we've had 2 drop snaps earlier on high shotgun snaps. Snap much better on that.
Here's one of the things I watch on the replay that I saw last week. Riddle threw into double coverage right there. I bet there's somebody open. 3rd and 8, Tullahoma at the 33. Patrick, here comes pressure. He's going to have to run it, and Patrick is stuffed. Wow. That's a loss of 2 and brings up 4th down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they brought number 14 on the blitz, did Coffee County. Really no chance at all. Although Riddle does a good job scrambling and eluding pressure, no way to get out of that one. That was Jet Trussler, linebacker, with the blitz and the pressure.
Trussler is the Red Raider who was honored by the Marine Corps before the game as having the highest GPA on the Coffee County team. For Tullahoma, it was Elijah Alexander. Aiden Walker to punt, Alexander to snap. Luke Hayden is the up man. Good snap. Walker gets away, a kind of a wobbly kick, hits at the 40, takes a great Tullahoma bounce, all the way to the 30, all the way down to the 27-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will take over at the 27.
Well, Tullahoma offensively, Scott, had a couple of nice runs by Dominic Harris. But again, the key, what I've seen early, is that Patrick Riddle just does not have time to throw the football. He's been under duress every single time virtually he's dropped back, otherwise from that long deep pass he had.
Officials timeout. I don't know if this is a water break. I guess it is. We'll take it. Coffee County leads Tullahoma 7-0, 5:28 to go in the half. This is Light Tube and the Ducks 60 seconds.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Coffee County begins this series at its 26-yard line. Lowry hands it off. Tullahoma playing the run much better. That is Cam Stafford, number 2 on the run for the Red Raiders. He got a couple of yards, and that's it. Let's see who tripped him up on the replay.
Yeah, Stafford's first rush.
If you're watching Light Tube, you get the benefit of these replays. That's Michael Palmer who made the tackle for the Cats, but a gain of 4. Second down and 6. Coffee County at the Red Raider 31.
Well, Cats desperately in need of a turnover.
Lowry, straight drop.
Clean pocket.
Over the middle, wide open. Caught at the 30. Nobody's catching him. Touchdown, Coffee County. Matthew White from number 7 to number 12. Matthew White catches the what?
Well, that's your long ball right there. We were on the 26-yard, 69 yards.
69-yard touchdown pass from Lowry to Matthew White, a senior. Coffee County lines up the extra point. That is an American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown for the Red Raiders. Kick is up. This one is good. 4:44 to go in the half. Coffee County 14. Tullahoma nothing. Let's take a Hatmaker Homes 60-second timeout on Light Tube and the Duck.
Some connections are better than others, like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend. Connecting with the ball and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line apparel at Owens Provisions and Apparel in Manchester. Find them on the square in Manchester. Owens Provisions and Apparel. The kickoff, a short pooch. It's on the ground. Anybody's ball. Give it to the Red Raiders. Tullahoma fumbled it around. Really, nobody had any confidence in recovering the football except Coffee County, and it's a turnover for the Wildcats.
Well, the Great American Rivalry Series has been a lopsided affair thus far. 14-zip Coffee County after the 69-yard bomb, and they recover an effective onside kick. They just script the ball downfield, and they recover it. Tullahoma player desperately trying to grab the ball. He touched it. It doesn't matter. It goes 10 yards. It's a live ball. Coffee County recovers. They're in business again.
Our halftime show will be brought to you by Threads in Tullahoma, custom apparel that represents your brand with great service right here in T-Town. Embroidery, hats, headwear, and screen printing. Learn more online at threadstn.com, 106 West OG Street. Lowry to throw. He's got all day. Long pass, wide open, incomplete. Lowry threw it toward the sideline a little too far, but Jet Trussler had himself a touchdown if that pass is on target.
Oh, he sure did. And Tullahoma's got to start gambling now. You're down 14-zip. Kind of desperation mode here a little bit based on how Coffee County's defense is stymied Tullahoma, and his jersey's still white. They've got to get the quarterback down to the ground. Lowry.
He's had it very easy.
He sure has. Just a clean pocket, and he's missed a couple open receivers, and that's the only thing that's really helped us.
4:17 to go in the half. Red Raiders by 14. Lowry, runners on either side. Now Garrett in motion, hands it off. No, Lowry kept it. He's deceptive. Nice tackle by Gabe DeLauder. A gain of 3 yards for Lowry. 2nd and 7.
DeLauder's been spectacular tonight. Another beautiful textbook tackle. He just knifes down low and chops Lowry down. He's a big man, and boy, he flipped him on that one.
Well, there is no question who is right now is the mid-10 nutrition player of the game. No question about it. Midtown Nutrition. Gabe DeLauder's got about 10 tackles already.
No, Cats defense continues to fight. Again, Coffee County's dominated time of possession.
3rd down and 7, Red Raiders at the Tullahoma 31. Lowry on the sweep, cuts it back to the middle. Michael Palmer and Hayden make the stop. A gain of 3. 4th down and 4, Coffee County at the Tullahoma 28-yard line.
Big play, sure tackle there. Both hands around Lowry. I mean, he's a challenge to tackle. I mean, he's always leaning forward. He's a physical downhill runner, and Bo Williams was right, and this guy's a load.
Well, I appreciate our PA announcer doing a great job, but this crowd's dead. Tullahoma crowd's dead. They're not into the game, down 14-0. And Tullahoma, when the Cats get behind, it just kind of turns into a social event till something real exciting happens to get everybody back into it. Right now, that's nothing exciting for Tullahoma. There's a timeout on 4th down. 2:48 to go in the half. Coffee County leads by 14 on Light Tube and the Duck.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it! Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it!
Hey Rich, you know what time it is? It is Tullahoma Wildcat football time. That's correct. You know what else it's time for? It's time to get your fall maintenance. That's correct. If you would give us a call, we'd love to come out, service your equipment, make sure it's working properly for the winter. And remember, we run a fall special in October, 931-455-8757. Go Cats!
Coffee County, 4th down and 4 at the Tullahoma 28. Lowry with Garrett behind him. Back to throw. Lowry pump fake. He's going deep. Caught. Was he inbounds? Where's my sign? Touchdown, Coffee County. American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown pass for Cason Lowry. To who, Coach?
Yeah, just a big, tall receiver. I'm trying to get his number. He's laying down on the track, but a pump fake looked like 18. So a big pump fake there. We bid on the pump fake last week. Coach Sis talked about that, and now we fell behind 20 zip.
Okay, Coffee County committed a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Will be enforced on the kickoff, so it doesn't count right now. Coffee County is going to kick the extra point, and the Red Raiders lead 20-0 on the Streeps Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. Precision counts, whether it's the final score or the temperature in your home. Now, Coffee County decides to take the penalty on the extra point. The name you can trust, Streeps Accurate Refrigeration, serving southern Middle Tennessee for over 50 years. Ken, they're almost as old as you are.
Almost.
Streeps.
Yeah, that's a third TD pass in the first half. Coffee County steals the possession.
And now the Red Raiders will kick a 35-yard point after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Snap is good. The kick looks beautiful in the night sky. Will it hold on the left side? Yes. Just inside the left upright. 2:40 to go in the half. And the Streeps Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard says Coffee County 21, Tullahoma nothing. This is Litude and the Duck.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County ready for another Owens Provisions and Apparel kickoff, leading Tullahoma 21-0. It's deep. Zion Jeffrey at the 3. Jeffrey to the 10, 15, boom. Jeffrey out to the 22, a 19-yard kickoff return for Zion Jeffrey, and that's where the Wildcats will start this drive.
Well, Red Raiders fired up, and understandably so. So they go up 14-zip. Tullahoma looks to cut that lead in half. They squib the ball downfield, recover it, and then throw another touchdown pass. 3 TD passes for Lowry. Cats in big trouble, Scott.
And I'll just say this, you've got to block on kickoff returns or your returner's not going far. Tullahoma first down and 10 at the Wildcat 22. Pat Riddle's gone all the way at quarterback. Wide receiver screen, Zion Jeffrey 20. 25, Jeffrey fights his way out to the 30. A gain of 8 yards on the pass from Riddle to Jeffrey.
Yeah, that play looked a lot more crisper.
Second
Riddle
down.
Got it out quick. Jeffrey, good run after the catch. Nice block out on the perimeter.
On a hurry up. Second down and 2. Tullahoma jumped. 5-yard penalty. Wildcats trying to go tempo, coach. First time we've seen it this year, they go tempo and get a pre-snap penalty.
Yeah, got to work those kinks out, especially down 21-0. Cats looking to steal a 2-for-1 here. They get the ball to start the second half. They desperately need the 2-minute offense here to convert a touchdown.
Coach Sis talked a lot last night about these pre-snap penalties. You don't even get a chance to succeed because you fail before the ball's ever snapped.
Yeah.
So now second down and 7, Tullahoma at the Wildcat 25. 2 receivers right. Big Landon Johnson to the left. When are we going to see Landon? Right now. Pass completed to 30. Johnson turns it out toward the sideline. Fights his way for Hogan's Collision Center first down at the Tullahoma 36.
Nice. Just a little flood route there. Riddle hits him on the numbers. He makes a spin move from the 30 and goes out past the 35. First time the Wildcats have been past their own 35-yard line tonight.
You know, Landon Johnson seems to have instinct. When he catches the ball, he knows which way to turn. I noticed that last week.
Yeah, great size, 6'4" target, so he's a mismatch problem.
First and 10, Cats at the 36. Riddle hands it off. Dominic Harris to the 40. Harris out to the 44. A gain of 8 for Dominic Harris. Second down and 2, Tullahoma.
Tullahoma
at the Wildcat 44.
Full allotment of timeouts here running 2-minute offense. Well, shout out to my 17-month-old grandson listening on the Duck to his first ever coffee pot game.
All right. 1:25 to go in the half. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Second and 2, Wildcats at the 44.
That's little Drake Keller, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Tullahoma's got too many men on the line. No flag. Riddle got a good pocket. Riddle over the middle, complete.
There it is.
At the 40, 35, 30. Dominic Harris still on his feet at the 28-yard line. That is a Hogan's Collision Center first down.
First explosive play of the night for the Wildcats offensively. Play over 15, 20 yards. That's considered an explosive.
Yeah, Coach told us that Dominic could catch it out of the backfield, and that's the first time we've seen it. Timeout, 1 minute to go. Coffee County leads 21-0. We'll make this one a 30-second timeout on LightTube and the Duck.
Where is Russell Barnett?
We're right here in Tullahoma.
No, we're over here in Winchester.
You mean here in Winchester?
You mean Tullahoma?
No, Winchester. Well, the Collision Center is in Tullahoma.
Thank you. But you can find our rentals in Winchester.
We have rentals in Tullahoma and Fayetteville too.
The Russell Barnett Automotive Family. With this many convenient locations to serve you, there's only one question.
Why buy anywhere else?
1 minute away from our halftime show, brought to you this year by Threads in Tullahoma. It's been all Coffee County in the first half. Our halftime show will consist of the Tullahoma Band, the Coffee County Band, and some chatter and stats from us. Our stat updates brought to you by LightTube, Tullahoma's fiber network. Cats first and 10, threatening. Riddle, back to throw. Great pocket, but Riddle scrambles, and I think we'll get a hold now. Patrick had a perfect pocket. Ken, when you start drifting, and the defender starts going with you, the offensive sometimes almost has no choice. They're put in a position where they're trying to block, but they're holding, and that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, he had time initially, floated out of the pocket, it broke down, he got chopped down, and then a flag late, so there was obviously a holding on the Cats.
So Tullahoma will move backwards again. The Wildcats, every time they try and get a drive going, this kind of seems to happen. First and 20 for Tullahoma at the Coffee County 39.
No, nice enhancement. We have some cat paws on both 40-yard lines. Big tailgate party by Chris Barstead and LightTube. Kids came out yesterday and got pre-pizza and autographed shirts by the players and paws by the cheerleaders on their faces.
For people that don't know, high school football is a big deal.
It is.
It's a big deal. Here, Jakin Lovett in motion. Here's a little screen pass to Jeffrey. 40, 35, 30. Zion turns on the Jets, driven out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And that is a gain of, second?
Yeah, so an explosive play there by Zion Jeffrey.
First and 20, an 18-yard completion from Riddle to Jeffrey, bringing up a second and 2. That was a nice play.
It was. And so we've seen Jeffrey with a couple explosives tonight.
48 seconds to go. Clock stopped as Jeffrey. Second and 2. Patrick to throw. Now he scrambles right, nowhere. Nothing. Stuffed. Sacked. All the way back at the 27-yard line. That is a Hogan's Collision Center sack. Work guaranteed, or you get the dent back.
Well, they ran a linebacker blitz on that one. Some delayed pressure. Hunter Hall, number 66, wearing the Jason Few jersey, did a good job of stuffing him. But the other comrades from Coffee County came and colluded to take our quarterback down.
So Tullahoma takes its final timeout with 43 seconds to go in the half here. Again, coming up at halftime on the Threads halftime show. Tullahoma's marching band, Coffee County's band. They may perform together. I don't know. Sometimes you get different things in these kind of contests. The 101st Coffee Pot. That's a long time. You know, Tullahoma's played Shelbyville 99 times. They played Franklin County 96 times. But this one, when they didn't play the first 2 years, Coffee County didn't start football until 1924. Tullahoma started in 1922. They didn't play in 1943 and 44. And I'll tell you exactly why, because in 1942, the Tullahoma News says there were multiple fights, arguments, pushes, and shoves. And so they just decided, let's not play for a couple of years. I'm glad we're playing now. 3rd and 7, Tullahoma at the Coffee County 20. Johnson in motion, left to right. Bad snap on the ground. Just chunked up. There's Jeffrey. Touchdown! Tullahoma. Touchdown, Zion Jeffrey. 27-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Riddle.
Oh, that's the way you dial it up. Fumble snap from the shotgun, number 3. Intense pressure right in the face of Riddle. He heaves it to the left corner of the end zone. Zion Jeffrey comes up with an incredible catch for the touchdown. Cats climbing back in this thing.
Jeffrey, the sophomore, catches it over Christian, the freshman. And Aiden Walker will attempt the point after, the hold by Brady Scott. First they line up in what they call the swinging gate. The snapper on, a penalty. Who would have thought that? Offsides against Coffee County on the point after. And I think Tullahoma might go for 2 here.
Well, do we dare chase points right here this early? That'll move it half the distance. And
no, Walker's in the game.
Okay.
Walker in the game. Riddle's going to hold. Oh, no, Walker split wide to the left. Tullahoma's going to go for 2. So Patrick Riddle has Michael Palmer, Hardin, and Hayden behind him. 3 linebackers. Handoff, Luke Hayden. Hayden, did he make it? He made it. Luke Hayden takes the handoff and scores the 2-point conversion. 38 seconds to play in the half. Wait a minute, that's not Luke Hayden. That's Brady Scott. Brady Scott took the handoff from Patrick Riddle, number 10, not 18, for the touchdown. 38 seconds to go. Coffee County leads 21-8. This is a 30-second break on Light Tube and the Duck.
Go.
38 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tullahoma cuts the deficit from 21 to 13 with an American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown. American Mulch and Landscaping, really good folks. It's 504 South Anderson Street. They have discounts for veterans, teachers. Check them out. Whatever you need landscaping-wise, American Mulch and Landscaping. Guess what? They even deliver. Aiden Walker will kick it off for Tullahoma. Kickoff's brought to you by Owens Provisions and Apparel in Manchester. Go get that Tennessee game day gear. You're going to need it next week. 38 seconds to go. Onside kick, Coach?
No, sir.
Walker boots it. Taken at the 5. The 15. Out to the 23-yard line. Goes Matthew White.
Yeah, tackle made by number 25 for the Cats. That's Gene Hodling. No, Cats got to stop them here, get the ball back, try to get a 2-for-1 possession. They elected to kick off to start the game. They've cut the lead to 13, 21-8 and a half. Really, has been dominated by Coffee County, but Tullahoma's offense showed some spark, Scott, on that last drive.
Well, you know, Ken, we like Zion Jeffrey. We think he's a big play guy.
He made some
he
plays.
Just made
he sure
one.
Did. Yep.
Coffee County's got 32 seconds and 2 timeouts, leading 21-8 at the Red Raider 22-yard line. Tez Garrett in the backfield with Lowry. Garrett gets it, heads left. Trying to outrun Gio, can't do it. Nice play. Hayden comes up, ball on the ground. Tullahoma's got it. It's DeLauder. Gabe DeLauder on the far sideline, out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Wow. What a spectacular play. We chopped down the big running back. The ball comes loose.
The ball just popped up.
Yes.
DeLauder caught it in the air.
DeLauder catches the ball in the air and runs it down inside the 5-yard line.
Turnover, Coffee County. Tullahoma first and goal with 21 seconds to go. Ken, now first and goal at the 7-yard line. You only got 21 seconds.
Yeah.
You got no timeouts. You almost can't run the ball, right?
Yeah, I agree.
You got to throw it.
You got to throw it.
At least the first 3 times.
Yeah. Looks like it's marked back to the 7. So you got it. And if you're under pressure as a quarterback, you can't take a sack.
Right. You got to throw it away. This place is packed. There's 7,000 people here. Drop the snap. Whistle blows. Flag on the play. Coach.
Well, I guess we'll take the legal procedure here. Hopefully, that avoided a disaster. But that
those aren't that bad of snaps, Coach. They're hitting Riddle's hand.
Yeah, that one was.
I don't know if he's looking away or something, but
yeah.
I mean, these snaps aren't over his head.
Yeah.
They're just a little to the left or right. So we got to cradle those in. Now it's first and goal at the 12. First and goal at the 12. You can go to the next page.
Well, who's going to be the target here? Is it going to be Zion? Is it going to be Kobe Shepard? Jet Dameron? Lovett?
I'm going 88.
Landon Johnson?
Far sideline. Fade pattern.
Dominique Harris? Who's he going to be?
That fade pattern worked perfect twice last year. This is the spot to throw it. Timeout on the field again.
Well, appreciate all our Light Tube viewers here. James Fuller, David Brandon and his wife Gina watching from Sandestin, Florida. Patrick Phillips and Gary Johnson.
How come nobody texts me? Tullahoma, first and goal. Riddle tries to get it to Harris. It's a miscommunication between the running back and the quarterback. Harris went on in the end zone. Riddle was throwing a back shoulder pass.
Yeah.
Incomplete, second and goal.
Miscommunication there, but there were a couple of white shirts in that area, so I'm not so sure it wasn't better that play went incomplete because just from a time standpoint factor.
17 seconds now left for the Wildcats.
Got to go to the end zone. Got to go to the end zone here a couple times.
Johnson wide right, Jeffrey wide left. Watch Kobe Shepard in the middle.
Here comes the heat.
Watch Shepard in the middle.
21 at the top of the screen. Here he comes.
Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. Intended out there for Johnson. Defender was right there. Not only in it was intended for Harris. My bad. Defender right there in Patrick's face. And another defender right there in Dominique's face, Ken. That play had no chance.
Yeah, and Coffee County crept the linebacker, Sebastian Denby, number 21, up there, and he was right in the face of Riddle. He didn't have much time to throw it.
Third down and goal, Tullahoma at the 12.
Well, again, you can't throw it short of the goal line here, Scott. It's got to go to the end zone.
12 seconds to go in the first half. Jeffrey Shepard line up on the right side with Johnson at tight end. Johnson's far left. Riddle goes left. Riddle's going to run it. Riddle dropped the football. That ball has been recovered by the Coffee County Red Raiders.
Yeah, ball just slipped out of his hands.
Tullahoma turns it over in the Tully's Cardinal Zone. Tully's is the right zone for handcrafted coffee drinks, smoothies, and delicious breakfast. Tully's, your dose of positive energy, 127 West Lincoln Street. A terrible, costly mistake by the Wildcats. Tullahoma turns it over.
Well, if you're looking at that series, Tullahoma really never got an appreciable throw to the end zone, never had a chance. Quarterback under pressure, carrying the ball there like a loaf of bread, it just slipped out. You got to tuck that ball in that situation.
Fade route 88, hello. Coffee County will run one play and the half will be over. Lowry takes a knee, and that whistles blow, so the clock continues to run. That's the end of the first half here at Wilkins Stadium. Your score at halftime, Coffee County 21, Tullahoma 8. Stay tuned for the Threads halftime show. The Tullahoma and Coffee County bands, your Light Tube stat update, and more. At the half, Coffee County 21, Tullahoma 8. You're watching Light Tube and listening to 93.9 The Dot.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Some connections are better than others, like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend. Connecting with the ball and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it! Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it!
Welcome back to Wilkins Stadium. We're at the half. Coffee County leads Tullahoma 21-8. The Red Raiders with the first 21 points, and the Wildcats with the last 8. Tullahoma had an opportunity in the red zone, first and goal, at the end of the half, but turned the football over, Ken. That's really the story. Otherwise, after Coffee County's early domination, Tullahoma's gotten some great field position, I'll say that, but the offense opened up a little bit, but that turnover at the end of the half was killer.
Yeah, it sure was. Tullahoma gets the turnover 21-8, and Zion Jeffrey makes an impact offensively. Cats go score, get the 2-point conversion, get some momentum. You think the half is just going to run out, but they get a fumble. They catch the ball in midair, get down to first and goal from the 7 situation, self-destructed penalty. Illegal procedure pushes them back 5 yards. No appreciable throws to the end zone. Cats lost another Cardinal zone opportunity right there, Scott. We could have scored a touchdown, could have 21-15, and got the ball and to start the second half with a shot to take the lead.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yes, woulda, shoulda, coulda. As it is, we're going to have to overcome a 13-point deficit here in the second half to pull this one out.
As it is, we are going to take you down to the field. Who is this? Is this the Coffee County Band? All right, let's go down and enjoy some halftime music with the Red Raider Marching Band. After they're done, we'll come back with first half stats. This halftime show crafted by Threads in Tullahoma. Here's the Coffee County Band.
take care of yourself. And don't get your coffee when you get there. I miss you already.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for the Coffee County Red Raider Marching Band.
Welcome back to Wilkins Stadium. This is the Threads halftime show. Custom apparel represents your brand. Great service right here in Tullahoma. Rotary, headgear, and screen printing. Learn more online at threadstn.com or 106 West OG Street. Halftime here. Coffee County leads Tullahoma 21-8 in the 101st Coffee Pot. The Red Raiders dominated the first quarter. Second quarter kind of even. Tullahoma had a chance to score very late after Gabe DeLauder recovered a fumble. Cats had it first down and goal, but could not punch it in, turn the ball over, and so the half ends with Coffee County leading 21-8. Tullahoma will get the opening kickoff in the second half as the Wildcats try to get a win here in this 2026 season. Coffee County looking for their second victory. The Red Raiders beat Franklin County last week to get off to a good start. And now here they lead Tullahoma in the first half, 21-8. See if we can find some scores of interest here in this halftime show. Moore County and Cascade, no score listed. Eagleville and Community, no score. Gallatin leads Franklin 14-0. Lawrence County, coming off a loss last week, leads Loretto 28-7. Lincoln County leads Independence at the half, 21-7. Macon County leads Westmoreland 13-0 at the half. Big game in Class 4A. Greenville leads Upperman 42-6 at halftime. I think Upperman was ranked number 1 in the state. See if we got anything else for you. From Middle Tennessee, Pearl-Cohn leads CPA 18-13. And that's about it for your Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration Scoreboard. Precision counts, whether it's the final score or the temperature in your home. The name you can trust, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration, serving southern Middle Tennessee for over 50 years. Okay, let's take it back down to the field now for the Tullahoma High School Marching Band. Coffee County leads Tullahoma 21-8 at the half.
Neon Dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time, the Tullahoma High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of field commanders Alexander Cook, Jonas Vallejos, Timothy Hansen, and Jace Siebenberg. Logistical coordinators are Wesley Hansen and Richard Thomason. The THS band would like to thank their corporate sponsors, Hybrid Towing, Dr. Matt Nichols, Ashton Investments, Jackson Service Group, Citizens, Tri-County Bank, Watson Hewitt, Tullahoma Bowling Lane, Envy, Coffee County Bank, Vision Works, Russell Barnett Automotive, Traders Bank, Sinorama, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 2113, Yamato's, Nichols Oil and Facial Surgery, Hidden Valley Nursery, Tennessee Homes, First Bank, Century 21, Candy Gorman, and Piggy's Barbecue.
Welcome back to Wilkins Stadium at halftime. Coffee County leads Tullahoma 21-8. This halftime show crafted by Threads in Tullahoma. Let's take a look at the Wildcat first half statistics. Lightning fast stat updates are made possible by Light2, Tullahoma's fiber network. With lightning fast internet, friendly hometown service, Light2 keeps you connected to what matters most. Patrick Riddle in the air in the first half, completed 5 of 14 for 68 yards and a touchdown. Zion Jeffrey caught that touchdown. He caught 2 passes, got to be more than 32 yards. Colby Shepard, 1 catch for 5 yards. Gabe DeLauder, 1 catch for 12. Dominic Harris, 1 for 22. Rushing the football, Patrick Riddle carried 5 times for 4 yards. Of course, that includes sacks. And then it's Dominic Harris carried 6 times for 47 yards. So that is your first half stats for the Wildcats, Ken. Not a lot of offense there, 115 total yards.
Yeah, you know, THS, very jittery start, slow start, 21-zip deficit. You know, when you look at the quarterbacks, Lowry's had a clean pocket passing. He's got to be close to 200 yards. He has 3 touchdown passes. Riddle, disrupted pocket, only 5 completions in the first half. Dominic Harris, I thought, was a plus, ran with authority on his opportunities. Zion Jeffrey, a plus. And on the defensive side of the ball, Gabe DeLauder, I've got a couple pluses for him. He's been the star of the game, certainly defensively. Tullahoma in a 13-point deficit here 21-8. But Scott, to me, the final 2 minutes of the first half was a big sequence. Both teams had a turnover. Tullahoma had opportunity. First and goal from the 7-yard line of Coffee County with a shot to cut the lead to 6 points, a one-score game. They don't even get a pass into the end zone area. They turn it over themselves. Another red Cardinal zone blunder, Scott, keeps this at a 13-point deficit. Cats got their work cut out for them. Will receive the second half kickoff.
So how does the first half performance line up with your keys to victory?
Well, obviously not too good. So let's recap those. So the first one was, the Cats had to find a semblance of a running game. DeLauder Dominic Harris has shown some flashes, but the passing game's not been there because our quarterback just not had pass protection. Finished drives. We talked about having to finish drive scoring points. We did not do that, obviously, at the end of the first half. And then fly to the ball defensively. Look, Case and Lowry's having his way in the run game and in the pass game. They're the team that's developing the run-pass mix. And, our defense has fought hard, but, man, give up 21 first-half points. The play calling for Coffee County has been tremendous, just a run-pass mix. Cats unable, not with any answers, although they've been on the field a lot here in the first half.
All right, that does it for the Threads halftime show here at the 101st Coffee Pot. Threads in Tullahoma, 106 West OG Street, threadstn.com. We'll take our final break, come back with the second half. Coffee County leads 21-8 on the Stroop scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on Light Tube and the Duck.
Hey, Rich, you know what time it is? It is Tullahoma Wildcat football time. That's correct. You know what else it's time for? It's time to get your fall maintenance. That's correct. If you would give us a call, we'd love to come out, service your equipment, make sure it's working properly for the winter. And remember, we run a fall special in October, 931-455-8757. Go Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line apparel at Owens Provisions and Apparel in Manchester. They've got your Tennessee game day gear, polos, T-shirts, hats, and more. Find it all at Owens on the square in Manchester and on Facebook and Instagram. Coffee County will kick it off here to open the third quarter. Tullahoma moving right to left and needing some offense. Gaydon Bellamy, senior, kicks it.
Tullahoma's got to guard the middle of the field. One squib kick's already been recovered.
Full kick this time. Jeffrey watches it go out of bounds. The Wildcats are going to have excellent field position. 1st and 10 Tullahoma at the Wildcat 35-yard line.
Well, best field position to start a drive other than the fumble. It was 1st and goal at the 7. So Cats, good field position here. They need to score early and quick. Patrick Riddle only 5 completions in the first half. Coffee County's just ran a whole lot, probably 3-to-1 play ratio advantage over Tullahoma. So they've been on the field a lot longer and run a lot more plays.
Colby Shepard, Zion Jeffrey. Jacob Lovett is the tight end. And Landon Johnson. Those are your 4 receivers. As the Wildcats open up the third quarter, Dominic Harris, the running back. Patrick Riddle is the quarterback. 1st and 10 at the 35. Riddle, quick pass complete to Jeffrey, 50. Jeffrey, 45. Zion fighting, gets driven back, but he made it. That's a Hogan's Collision Center first down, a gain of 10.
Great burst. He just planted his foot and just shot past 2 Coffee County would-be tacklers for the first down. With a one-play first down, hey, we only had 1 first down in the first quarter, so that's the way to start the second half.
Let's call it a gain of 11, not 10. 1st and 10 Wildcats at the Tullahoma 46. 2 receivers to the left, Landon Johnson to the right. Riddle. Whistle blows. Play stops, so there's a flag on the play. Coffee County leading 21-8 on the Stroups Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. And the penalty is illegal procedure against the Wildcats.
One of those, I think we had 8 pre-snap penalties last week. Coach Sis talked about them last night on Wildcat Weekly from Whiskey Trail, and they continue to plague the Wildcats, do those pre-snap penalties.
So first down and 15, Tullahoma at the Wildcat 41. Just underway here in the third quarter from packed Wilkins Stadium. 8,000, maybe more. Riddle fades, pressure. Riddle eludes it, and Riddle goes down. Patrick sacked back at the 37-yard line. That's a loss of 4 for Riddle. Third down now and 18.
Look, Scott, this is the problem. That was a 3-man rush, and two guys in white touched him. So 3-man rush with 5 guys blocking, that's not going to do it for this Wildcat offensive line.
Second and 19, Tullahoma at the Wildcat 37.
So first play was promising, then 2 negative plays.
Riddle drops. Pressure again. Riddle fires it complete to Harris at the 40, 35-30, 25-20. You're not catching Dominic Harris. Touchdown, Tullahoma. Bang! A 60-some-odd, 57-yard pass from Patrick Riddle to Dominic Harris. The American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown brought to you by American Mulch and Landscaping, 504 South Anderson Street.
Well, just like that, Tullahoma's back in it, Scott. 21-14. They're going for 2. Maybe.
No, Tullahoma on the swinging gate.
Anything's possible. But what a play there. He scrambled, looked like he got it close to the line of scrimmage. And, Coach Sis told us last night, don't discount Dominique Harris in the passing game, and we saw it big time right there for the Cats at a much-needed time.
Aiden Walker's kick is up, and that kick is good. 10-13 to go in the third quarter. Coffee County 21, Tullahoma 15. Back in 60 seconds on Light Tube and the Duck.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
We've watched families grow along with ours.
My dad is the 3rd generation of the Barnett automotive family.
One day you're riding in the car seat, and the next you're in the driver's seat. Some things don't change.
Like doing business with a name you can trust.
Time passes, families grow, trust remains.
You know what to ask.
Why buy anywhere else?
Tullahoma scores quickly. 1:47 here in the third quarter. A 57-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Riddle to Dominic Harris, and Tullahoma's cut Coffee County's lead to 6 here early in the third. Coach, we got a ball game.
Well, that was the magic formula. We said Tullahoma needed to score, and they needed to score fast. Boy, did they ever.
Aiden Walker's kick is taken at the 1 to the 10. Tullahoma closes in and drops him at the 23-yard line. Coffee County will begin their first drive of the third quarter at the Red Raider 23.
Nice coverage by a host of Wildcats led by number 9, Julian Cole. J. Cole with the tackle there. Cats defense with new life now. They've offense has been on the field a little bit. They had the halftime break, Scott. They got a little break, a little rest, and come back rejuvenated here. So let's see a defense similar to what we saw last week as compared to the first half.
They've also come back without number 18 as Julian Cole is now playing safety for the Cats, 5'10", 165 senior. Don't know if Luke Hyden's just getting a break or if Luke got injured, or we don't know. But Julian Cole Sr. in there at safety for the Cats, along with DeLauder. Lowry fakes the handoff. Lowry goes left, and he is sacked back behind the line of scrimmage. Who do you think?
Guess who?
Gabe DeLauder with a stop for the Wildcats. Again, holding on to that Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game hopefulness. It's not a loss on the play, but it's not a gain, so we call that +0.
You know, Grayson Harden with the big assist on that play. He knifed through and just blasted the running back, and then DeLauder cleaned up the quarterback on that. And that's what we got to do a better job of, cutting the head off the snake. We got to stop Case and Lowry in the second half, or at least slow him down.
Lowry rolls right, throws it up for grabs, and that pass is incomplete. Great defensive play by Trenez Nunley, and a heck of an offensive attempt by Luke Christian, a freshman. Tell you, Christian's a big part of this offense to be a freshman, big, tall, wide receiver.
Oh, he's a weapon.
Nunley, great job.
Yeah. Trenez made a great play there. High-pointed the football and deflected away. As you said, a big target is Luke Christian, and Cats, we got him in third down.
So Tullahoma's Jace McGee on the sidelines, not on that defensive line, as Tullahoma's gone to a three-man front now with Giovanni, Bo Williams, and Jaden London. Third down and 10. Lowry back to throw all day. Now the pressure comes. Lowry gets it away to Christian. It's incomplete. Fourth down, Red Raiders.
Well, I was just fixing to say that Bo Williams was quiet, but he did a good job of holding the point of attack there. Did not let Lowry get around him, and then he came right in his face and forced a high throw. Not able to corral it as Luke Christian on the sidelines. Tullahoma forces the punt.
BW chasing the quarterback. EA5 defending the receiver. Coffee County to punt it. Punt measured from the Red Raider 22-yard line.
Boy, has momentum shifted to the Cardinal and Black.
It really has. There's the snap. Gets it away. It's a wobbly off the side of his foot. Hits at the 45. Goes out of bounds inside Coffee County territory. They'll spot it right at midfield. So call it 1st and 10 Tullahoma at the 50-yard line. 9:13 to go in the third quarter. Cats trailing 21-15 on the Stroops Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard.
Well, look, now Tullahoma finally getting the ball in good field position. The second half kickoff out of bounds by Coffee County. Cats get it at 35-yard line. Riddle throws his second touchdown pass. Hits Dominique Harris over the middle for a big 50-plus yarder.
Tullahoma stacks receivers on the left side. Here's a wide receiver screen to Colby Shepard. Shepard driven out of bounds after a gain of 4. So the pass from Riddle to Shepard. Let's call it a gain of 3. Second down and 7. Tullahoma at the Coffee County 47.
It's amazing what happens when you execute shotgun snaps clean. Cats dropped 4 of those in the first half, but second half so far lots cleaner.
Well, that wide receiver screen was a staple for the 2021 state championship team, Jacob Dixon.
Well, and getting the ball out quick like that offsets that fierce pass rush.
Harris swings out to the right. Riddle's going deep over the middle for Jeffrey, incomplete. Zion had a couple of steps. Patrick didn't quite put enough air underneath it, a little over his head. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, so he looked right, just kind of a little shoulder fake, and then right down the middle, Tullahoma's found a soft spot. As you said, Jeffrey had the number 10, Gio Alfaro, the junior defensive back, burnt by 5 or 6 yards. Missed opportunity there for the Cats. That one would have went for 6.
3rd down and 7, Tullahoma at the Red Raider 47. Lowry, quick pass to Shepard, runs right into a defender, short of the first down. Spotted at the 43. So brings up 4th and 2 for the Wildcats. Ken, I think Tullahoma will go for it here.
Yeah, I think so.
4th and 3. Now it kind of looks more like 3. So spotted at the 42-yard line of the Red Raiders. 4th and 3. Looks like the Cats are going for it. It's time to get big Landon Johnson involved in this offense.
I like the call, and you got to watch out for the tight end here as well.
Jacob Lovett.
Here comes the pressure by Coffee County.
Riddle runs it. Little fake handoff. Patrick on the option keeper. It's a Hogan's Collision Center first down.
Hey, great play call right there. Nice blocker on the left side of the line. They were coming right up the middle.
1st and 10 Wildcats at the Coffee County 39.
Looking at the replay, that was all Patrick Riddle. Big first down to Telma converts the 4th down situation. Looking to take the lead here on this drive with a touchdown and a converted extra point.
Wildcats at the 39. Split Shepard to the right. Johnson and Jeffrey left. Handoff Dominic. Harris breaks a tackle at the 35. 30. Harris gets the sideline. Forget about it. Touchdown Wildcats. Dominic Harris with a 39-yard run in the American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown, and we are tied.
Wildcat Nation, call your friends up who all turned the TV off when it was 21-0. We've got a tie football game.
Wildcats will try to take the lead with the extra point as they line up in the swinging gate. Sometimes they'll line this up and go for 2. Usually kick the ball, and they'll kick it this time with Elijah Alexander to snap and Brady Scott to hold. Could be Riddle. Can't see the number. It's good snap. It's good hold. Kick is up. Count it. 7:39 to go. The Stroups Accurate Refrigeration tells me Tullahoma scored 22 unanswered points and leads Coffee County by 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Light Tube and the Duck.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Check out the lineup of electrical and plumbing supplies and fixtures at Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply in Tullahoma. Everything you need in stock, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street. Coach, first quarter dominated by Coffee County, third quarter dominated by Tullahoma so far.
Well, no doubt the 101st Coffee Pot is becoming a memorable contest, to say the least. What a game, 21 unanswered points for Coffee County, now 22 for Tullahoma. And we said they had to find some semblance of a running game. A 4th and 3 key run by Patrick Riddle for 4 to get the first down, and then Dominic Harris with his longest run of the season, 39-yard touchdown jaunt, and the extra point puts Cats up 22-21.
The Owens Provisions and Apparel kickoff taken at the 3. This is White, Matthew White, and White fights his way up to the 25-yard line, maybe the 26.
An instant classic developing in Coffee Pot number 101.
Gene Hodling Jr. and Julian Cole in on the stop, so I see Luke Hayden back out there at safety.
Good deal, good.
Not that Julian can't do the job. That we didn't imply that. It's
That's
just
right.
Hayden the starter, and now just back in there, Luke. 7:31 to go. Coffee County will start at his 26-yard line.
Well, Cats defense really looks fired up.
Well, they should be.
Yeah, they're rested now, and they're playing much better.
Jace McGee back in there, along with Williams, London on that defensive line, and Giovanni. Gio, man in motion. Handoff, Tez Garrett. Garrett just plows his way out over the 30 to the 32.
That big 79 there with Jaden London, all 6'1", 368 pounds crashing down on the Coffee County running back there.
Gain of 5 for Garrett. Second down and 5. Red Raiders at the Coffee County 31. Clock ticks, 7:05 to go in the third quarter. Cats lead it by 1. Hand off Garrett. Not much there. Good inside stop. Elijah Alexander, EA5. Makes the stop.
EA5 with a 4.0 GPA. He's smart. He talked a lot about the mental part of the game and calling out signals on the defense. He was in the right place at the right time on that play.
Big third down and 4, Coffee County at the Red Raider 33.
Oh, big third down here for both teams.
Coffee County's got some uncovered receivers. We got an issue in the secondary. There's a pass over the middle, complete. First down, Coffee County. Tackle made by Gabe DeLauder, but that quick strike to Trussler was right there. Easy pickings.
Yeah, Jet Trussler. So you're right. The slot receiver left uncovered. Just an easy pitch and catch. Lowry diagnosed it, and the first down. Coffee County keeps the chains moving.
So the Hogan's Collision Center first down at the Red Raider 41. Same set, 3 receivers to the right. Tullahoma with the same defense. It's like they're giving that 10-yard out. Lowry fakes that way. Here comes pressure, sack. London in the backfield. Jaden London, along with Gio, makes the stop for the Wildcats. That's a sack brought to you by Hogan's Collision Center.
Yeah, it's almost like right now, it looks like Tullahoma, we got to ask Coach about this Thursday night. It looks like they're going with the mush rush. The guys are not really getting on the field. They're staying in their lanes, bottling things up, and making the running lanes difficult on Lowry right now. That's what it's looking like to me. Adjustment made by Coach Sisk and his staff.
I think they'd rather him throw than run.
Yeah.
Second and 13. Red Raiders at their 38. Lowry hands it to Garrett. Garrett behind his blocker. Big Michael Palmer grabs a hold and hangs on. Waits for help from DeLauder. And a gain of about 5 for Tez Garrett. Let's call it third down and 8, Coffee County at the Red Raider 43-yard line.
Yeah, 79 doing the yeoman's work inside. That's Jaden London. He allows number 99, Michael Palmer, to clean that play up, set up yet once again another big third down situation for the Cat defense.
4:35 to go in the third quarter. Tullahoma 22, Coffee County 21 on the Stroops Accurate Refrigeration
Wildcat
scoreboard.
crowd getting a little bit more into it now, Scott.
Yeah, they do. I told you.
You did, man. You woke them up.
3 receivers to the right. Lowry, pressure. Oh, he gets away from BW. Lowry slings it across the field, incomplete. It's fourth down. BW almost had the sack. Lowry spun out of it, but threw it wildly to no one, and there's a flag on the play. Well, Coffee County's punting team takes the field.
Well, Bo knows football, and he blew that play up. Even though he did not get the sack, he certainly was a big distraction there for Mr. Lowry, who threw the ball across his body into no man's land. Ball falls harmlessly to the ground. Cats, without a fake here, will get the ball back.
Caden Bellamy set to punt. Zion Jeffrey to return. Kick is away. It's a beauty. Jeffrey catches it, fumbles it, falls on it. Good job. 28-yard line, Tullahoma, 1st and 10. Zion kind of bobbled it, had to fall on it, and I hope he's okay.
Yeah, but Brody Crace, number 31, all over it. Cats forcing it to recover that, but 31 was down there quick on the coverage.
Zion
Coffee County
getting stretched out. Obviously a cramp. Tullahoma trying to do it without a timeout. Zion's up now. Suffered cramps last week, and same thing this week.
So look, second half, Tullahoma scores on the opening possession. They scored 2 touchdowns, forced 2 punts. So Cats, as you said, dominating the third quarter, lead it by 1, looking to stretch this precarious 1-point lead here.
Tullahoma 1st down and 10 at the Wildcat 29.
4:02 to go, third quarter.
Harris, the tailback, 2 receivers to the left. 1, the freshman, Jet Dameron. Handoff Dominique, right side. Dominique takes it outside to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Dominic Harris slammed down at the 46-yard line of Hogan's Collision Center. First down.
Well, DH20 now becoming a big problem for that Red Raider defense. Maybe they're fatiguing now. Lots of arm tackles, not wrapping up, and Dominic Harris just running through and shedding would-be tacklers.
Tell you what, you talked about teams improving from week 1 to week 2. Gabe DeLauder and Dominic Harris have certainly improved from week 1 to week 2.
My brother.
And that offensive line. 1st and 10 Wildcats at the 46.
Cats feeling it now, moving the ball through the air and the ground.
Riddle being chased. Riddle fumbled the football. It's out of bounds. God, Tullahoma's so lucky. Patrick tried to raise it up to throw it. Coffee County knocks it out of his hand, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Well, that was intense pressure by Trussler, the outside linebacker, Jet Trussler. We saw him, seeing him dialing up pressure now quite regularly.
Flag
we
on
got
the
to find
play.
a way for him to block him.
It's going to be against Tullahoma.
Oh, I thought he fumbled the football. They called it. Did he trying to throw it?
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, they called intentional grounding on Tullahoma. I thought he just fumbled it out of bounds.
It's a 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats and no loss of down. I'm not sure it was an intentional grounding. Not sure what they called, but that's a loss of down. So 1st and 20, Tullahoma at the 36-yard line.
Well, luckily for Tullahoma, either way, the ball rolled out of bounds. So
yeah, that was
possession.
very fortunate.
Yeah.
2nd and 20
Great
at the
pressure
36.
by Trussler.
Riddle, screen pass, incomplete. He just threw it away.
And Coffee County fans booing, they do want a grounding on that one.
Well, there was nobody there, that's for sure. But he wasn't feeling enough pressure to throw it away like that.
Well, Cats have had success with Dominic Harris in the run game. You know, when Coffee County pins their ears back and brings pressure, now they have to account for number 20 because he's burned them on the run several times.
Whatever happened to the wide receiver sweep for Tullahoma, the end around? 3:14 to go. 3rd and 20, Cats at their 36. Patrick, good protection.
Rush.
Patrick steps up, fires it over the middle, almost intercepted. Coffee County's Grayson Sadler. It was right in his hands, just couldn't hang on. 4th down.
Yeah, hit him in a bad place, Scott. You called it, right in his hands. So, again, Coffee County gets pressure with a 3-man front. You know, they continue to do that and, rushed our quarterback Riddle on that one, and that was a bad pass. And again, Tullahoma, fortunately, that entire series, that was a disaster. Near fumble on the sidelines and near interception.
Aiden Walker in to kick for Tullahoma on 4th and 20. Luke Hayden, the up man. There's the snap. Walker's punt is high, short kick. It takes a nobody roll and down at the 33-yard line by EA5. Coffee County will take over at the 33 with 2:57 to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing Tullahoma by 1.
Yeah, Cats trailed by 13 at the half, 21-8. We've outscored them 14-0 here in the second half. Defense playing well here of late.
Nunley and Price are the cornerbacks. DeLauder and Hayden are the safeties. Palmer, Harden, and Alexander, the linebackers. 4-man front for the Cats. Lowry, straight drop. Lowry, screen pass, set up perfect. Garrett, 35-40, 45-50, 45-30. Tez Garrett driven out of bounds by Gabe DeLauder at the Tullahoma 35-yard line. That is a Hogan's Collision Center first down.
A flag way back, I think.
It's got to be holding against Coffee County.
But you got
illegal man downfield against Coffee County, so this one will come back.
Coffee County fans, boo birds come out, but Wildcat fans celebrate. A great play call there on first down. A well-designed screenplay, but they had an illegal lineman and the eligible lineman downfield. That one's going to come way back.
And I'm not sure the exact rules in high school, whether it's 3 yards or 5 yards or whatever, but on a pass play, them linemen got to hang near that line of scrimmage. You can't start running downfield. And that gets tough when you got a running quarterback like that because you don't know whether he's throwing or running. You're not watching him. Your back is to him. So it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
And you see it on all levels. You see it on pros, college, everybody.
Yes. Well, so much so at the college level, they changed the rule on it. So
what is the rule?
Well, with that RPO, you saw Ole Miss do that. You have a run threat quarterback. You come to the line of scrimmage. I don't think the lineman in college can be over two yards down the field before the pass is caught. I don't know what the high school rule is, but I think in college it's 2 yards.
Well, the officials are having a long conversation here about something with 2:48 to go.
They're discussing it, and you wonder if they're going to pick the flag up. It's a possibility. Let's see what happens. Going to bring it back.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Coffee County.
Double whammy.
It's going to push the ball all the way back to the Red Raider 14-yard line. Coffee County will have first and 30. First down and 30. Coffee County at the 13-yard line. 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Lowry hands it off. Not much there on the left side for Cam Stafford. Stafford still fighting and works his way out over the 20 to the 23.
Yeah, Coffee County fans love the effort there, and he continued to just churn his legs. Cat's got to get lower and get him down.
So a gain of 10 for number 2, Cam Stafford. Second and 20. Coffee County at the Red Raider 23.
Notch another tackle there for number 19, Gabe DeLauder. He's been a menace for the Red Raiders tonight.
Been a hero for the Wildcats.
Yep.
Second and 20, Coffee County. Lowry, quick throw over the middle, incomplete. Dropped by Christian, the freshman, who's done a heck of a job. Got his hands on that one, couldn't hang on. It is third and 20.
Nunley, closest Tullahoma defender, but just a little slant pattern hit Christian right in the hands. He dropped it. So the pass a little high, but he's a big target. So Coffee County missing off there.
On third and 20, Tullahoma brings Jace McGee out, puts Halling Jr. in there, a little quicker defensive line.
Yeah.
They also replace Hayden with J. Cole at safety. Third and 20 for the Red Raiders. 2 receivers to the right. Man in motion comes that way. Lowry rolls that way, throws it back against the grain, complete. Dropped at the line of scrimmage, but there's a flag on the play. Jaron Jordan, number 3, caught that football. Flag on the play, no gain.
I think it was
There's a Wildcat down on the field. Illegal shift declined by Tullahoma, but the Wildcats have got a guy down here, so.
That was Landon Price on the tackle, but the shift nullified the play pre-snap.
Yeah. We're more concerned about the injured Wildcat here on the far side of the field. 1:55 to go, third quarter. Tullahoma leads Coffee County 22-21. We will take a 60-second break on Light Tube and the Duck.
Some connections are better than others, like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend. Connecting with the ball and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, Our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect.
Landon Price, the injured Wildcat. He's to the sideline now, just kind of shaken up. 4th and 20. Coffee County set to punt it away. Zion Jeffrey standing at midfield. Kick is high and short. Zion lets it go, hits the 50, takes a nice Coffee County roll all the way down to the 41-yard line, but the Wildcats, excellent field position. 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 40-yard line with 1:41 to go in the third.
Cat defense stepping up. Cat offense, 2 touchdowns second half. Tullahoma dominating field position, really controlling that from the outset of the second half, and that trend continues.
You know, Coffee County led this game quickly, 14-0.
Yeah.
Frankly, it looked like they were just fixing to run away with it. Tullahoma was nervous, bobbling the ball. Wildcats have settled down admirably. 1st and 10 at the 40. Handoff Dominique. 45, 50, 45. Spins out it to the 40. A gain of 20. And a Hogan's Collision Center first down.
Yeah, great run by Harris. Finally hit by Austin Pierce, but
what a block by Landon Johnson out
yes.
there. Landon Johnson with a tremendous block.
You know, Harris running tonight with reckless abandon. You know, one tackler's not taking him down.
Again, a gain of 20. 1st and 10, Tullahoma at the Coffee County 40.
Shout out to my good buddy Matt Van watching tonight. Thank you.
My friend Adam Yardemian checking us out. Riddle, quick pass, incomplete. Intended out there for Johnson.
Yeah, a little wide, so errant pass there by Riddle. He had him open.
2nd and 10, Wildcats at the 40.
Maybe put a little bit too much steam. Could have used some touch on that one. He was
you know,
there.
Coach, Coffee County defense seems like they're getting tired.
Yeah.
I like the running. The running game's working pretty well tonight.
It sure is. You know, Harris has got to be close to 100 yards right now. He had that big run. I think he surpassed 100. And that's what we're looking like for, a spark in the running game to create offensive balance. We've achieved that tonight.
DeLauder, the running back, on 2nd and 10.
Especially after the first quarter.
DeLauder gets the handoff, and Gabe got a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9, Tullahoma at the Coffee County 39-yard line. Clock ticks under a minute here in the third quarter.
Devontae Schwader, number 51, big defensive tackle.
Gabe DeLauder
with the tackle.
Gimpy as he came off the field, Ken. He's playing such great defense. I don't know if I even put him out there on offense, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But, hey, what do we know?
What do we know?
3rd down and 9, Cats at the Coffee County 39.
3rd and long. Let's see if Coffee County brings standard pressure with 3 or they blitz.
Love it. Switches from left to right.
They're blitzing.
Tullahoma hands it off to Dominique, 35. Dominique down to the 33. A gain of 6. But it's 4th down and 3.
No retreat, no surrender. You've got to go for it here. You're in no man's land from the 33. If you punt the ball through the end zone, you net 13 yards. Scott, you got to go for it.
Call it 4th and 4 at the Red Raider 34. Tullahoma's got to get past the 30-yard line.
Quarter.
And the third quarter's over. 12 minutes to go here in the 101st Coffee Pot. On the Stroups Accurate Refrigeration Scoreboard, Tullahoma leads Coffee County 22-21. This is a 30-second break on LightTube and the Duck.
Pick for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it. Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it.
34-yard line. They get the 30.
If you're watching LightTube, you can see the massive Tullahoma crowd filling this home side, which seats 3,700 people. The far side seats 2,000. Those seats are full. That's 5,700. We got to be looking at 7,500 here. time for a special shout-out, Ken. Raymond and Janice Welch, our good friends,
yes,
celebrating their 65th anniversary. And Bobby and Linda Welch, celebrating their 65th anniversary.
Wow.
2 couples, each of them celebrating their 65th anniversary, watching the Wildcats tonight. We love it.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Raymond Welch, a Wildcat from the 50s.
Great folks.
Patrick Riddle on the keeper on 4th down, and I'm not sure what that was, but it wasn't good. Riddle thrown for a loss. Coffee County will take over.
Yeah, play too slow developing there. Just swallowed up is Riddle on that one. That play had no chance. You got 4 long yards to go.
Coach, that's an interesting 4th and 4 call.
I'm not crazy about that play call.
Yeah.
But shout out to my brother, Jerry Neal, the biggest Georgia Bulldog fan that I know. He's our preacher at our church at Cedar Lane, man, and we appreciate you coming to Tullahoma and becoming a Wildcat fan.
Hey, I tell you what I appreciate. I appreciate Raymond Welch, who suited up as a sophomore for the Wildcats. You listening? In 1953. Yeah. He played on that 55 team that went undefeated. 1st and 10, Coffee County at the 35. Little reverse action.
Gadget play.
Chip Coffee County gets 5-6 yards. That's about it. That was White who took that reverse handoff.
Nice looking play, but Tullahoma recovered well.
Gain of 6 yards, and White slow to get up. His leg is hurt. He's been a big part of this Red Raider offense. He's going to have to come off.
Yeah, you mentioned Hyden coming back. He was involved in that play right there. So Cats withstand the gadget play, but a good 1st down yardage there sets up 2nd and 4 for Coffee County. They've done nothing after that 21-0 lead, Scott, offensively.
Tullahoma with a new cornerback in, number 21, Donovan Wiggum, 5'9", 130 sophomore. Wiggum actually creeps up. Yeah. Lowry, quick pass over the middle, complete. Inside the midfield to the Tullahoma 46. That's a Hogan's Collision Center 1st down. Again, the freshman Luke Christian with a catch. Good pass by Lowry.
Lowry set his feet and just zipped that ball out. That was another slant pattern. Now, that was Christian dropped one earlier on a pass a little high.
Yeah.
But not that time. And he withstood a huge hit by the Wildcat secondary. And held on to the football.
10:50 to go. 1st and 10, Red Raiders at the Tullahoma 46. Lowry hands off Garrett. Big tailback just barrels his way for 5, 6, 7 yards. Coffee County offensive line doing work, a gain of 7.
Yeah, they get a big push there. The big uglies mixing it up inside.
2nd down and 3, Red Raiders at the Tullahoma 39.
Punishing run by Tez Garrett. He's a workhorse. He's a load. Hard to handle.
McGee and London back in the middle of that defensive line. BW 54 and Hauling at either defensive end.
Battle of attrition right now between the offensive line of Coffee County and Tullahoma's defensive front.
Tullahoma's defensive front wins that battle of attrition as Tez Garrett is stopped for a gain of 1, if anything. See where they put
EA Sports involved in that tackle. Number 5, Alexander, and his teammates.
Put it right back on the 38, so no gain. 3rd down and 3, Coffee County.
Cats fighting. What a great high school football game.
Yes,
this is a classic. It's what it's all about. Both teams with an insatiable desire to win and find victory.
Oh, beautiful keeper by Lowry. What a fake. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, driven out of bounds at the 4-yard line by Julian Cole. It's 1st down and goal, Coffee County. Talking about faking 11 guys out. I mean,
boy, yeah.
They did it. And a hold by Coffee County didn't get called.
Larry.
It did. Yes, holding against Coffee County.
You called it.
I saw it. So the holding call against Coffee County is called, and that will nullify that play.
Well, Coffee County's had a couple big-time plays nullified tonight, but we'll take it. It was deserving. The holding call there on the edge Lowry did have a great fake and run there, but he had some assistance, some illegal assistance.
So let me reset. It is a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So Coffee County had the first down. So now they're back at the 26-yard line of Tullahoma, 1st and 10 after the penalty. So they had the first down before the penalty.
Red Raiders on the move, on the march.
In the Cardinal zone, the Tully's Cardinal zone. Pass over the middle, caught at the 2-yard line.
Wow.
Great catch by Matthew White, the senior, and it's first down and goal to go, Coffee County.
Boy, Lowry threw a dart on that one. Clean pocket, zips the ball over the middle, beautiful spiral, and the wide receiver high points the football and corrals it, brings it down clean.
Heck of a tackle by Gabe DeLauder, saving a touchdown.
Sure was.
At the 2-yard.
Well, and the thing was, DeLauder's coverage was fantastic. It's just a mismatch issue with size there.
And Lowry, like you said, a rocket.
Yes.
Pinpoint accuracy. 8:35 to go. Coffee County, 1st and goal at the Tullahoma 2.
Red Raiders knocking at the door, threatening to retake the lead here.
Jumbo packages in. Lowry runs behind his blockers. Pushes into the end zone, but no.
At the football.
He's called down. He's called down at the 2-yard line. Harden came away with the ball for Tullahoma.
Yeah, Cat swatting at it. Number 32 came out. You're right with it. Pulled it away from him with the whistle. Evidently had blown it down.
And Coffee County, everybody kind of knew it, I think.
Yeah.
2nd and goal, Red Raiders at the 2.
Boy, it's amazing how tough these first 2 games Tullahoma's defense has been inside the 5-yard line.
Look at how
last week and this week is amazing.
Look at how the Wildcats are lining, huddling up at nose guard between McGee and London.
How about that? That's a new wrinkle.
Goal line.
Yeah.
Lowry fumbled the football. Give it to the Wildcats. Luke Hayden recovers Lowry's fumble. Coffee County turns it over inside the 5.
Well, a devastating turnover for the Red Raiders down on the shadow of the goal line. The Cats come up with it. You called it, Luke Hodden, the 6'2", 195-pound safety.
You know, so far,
huge turnover.
We've played 7.5 quarters. The first quarter for Tullahoma was terrible. But the rest of the time, this Tullahoma defense has been tremendous. Another goal line stand. They had one last week, just had another. 1st and 10, Cats at the Tullahoma 8-yard line. Handoff, nothing. Bounces it out, but still not much. Way to fight for a yard or two. Dominic Harris, they had him in the backfield, and Dominic just kind of slippery. First took it inside. Bounced off a guy, took it outside, lowered his head, and got a couple of yards.
Yeah, it took
nice job.
3 Red Raiders to gang tackle him.
Last week, I thought Dominique went down kind of easy. Yeah. Not tonight.
No, not
totally different.
Reckless abandon. Yeah, he's
gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Cats
will not be denied. Great determination.
Quick pass complete. This is Shepard. Colby to the 15. Colby fights to the 17-yard line.
Love it. And the thing is, you see the confidence. The pass protection has been night and day between the first half and the second half for Patrick Riddle. Offensive line holding their own. They're starting to give Riddle a clean pocket, and when he gets that clean pocket, he completes his passes.
A gain of 8 for Tullahoma. 3rd down and a short 1. Jeffrey limps off, replaced by Mason Brim, 5'9", 150 junior at wide receiver.
Let's see if our quarterback keeps it here.
Nope. Handoff, Dominic Harris. Spins. Dominic with a Hogan's Collision Center. 1st down. He only needed about 6 inches, and he got a couple of yards.
Yeah, nice push by the offensive line. Big 65 in there. Gets the big push for
Miles
the Wildcats.
Edwards, 6 foot, 253, sophomore, did get a nice push. So spotted at the 20. 1st and 10, Tullahoma. And Dominic Harris will come to the sidelines, a little shaken up.
Boy, he's been a big key in this game, number 20. Really just added a lot of energy to the Wildcat offense with his determination and grit here running the football.
So Dominique to the sideline. That means Shepard, Johnson, and Brim are the receivers, split wide to the right. Gabe DeLauder's the tailback. Riddle hands it to Gabe. Gabe, nice hole. Burst through the 20 out to the 25.
Well, how about that? He's getting some offensive action there. Carries the ball. He's been great in defensive backfield, spearheading lots of tackles from that secondary position. Now gets a nice run.
A gain of 6 for Gabe DeLauder. Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Cats at the Tullahoma 26. 5:40 to go in a 1-point game.
And the big thing there is he spells Dominique Harris. He needed much needed. He came off the field totally exhausted that last play before that one.
We got guys getting stretched all over the place. Jeffrey getting stretched out. Riddle hands it to DeLauder. DeLauder smothered. Tullahoma can't afford to go too conservative here, Ken.
Yeah.
It's a 1-point lead with 5 minutes to go. 3rd down and 5.
Well, here we go, another critical 3rd down situation. You know, and the good thing about the Riddle, you know, his confidence has improved. He showed great poise really the first 2 weeks. We haven't had any of those high snaps or fumble snaps on the shotgun here in the second half. Got to get rid of the ball quick here because you got to believe Coffee County's going to bring pressure here.
3rd and 5. Can Tullahoma keep possession and keep this clock rolling? 4:45 to go. Riddle, drop. Riddle wants to go deep. Riddle looking for Landon Johnson. He got it 35 to the 30-yard line. A Hogan's Collision Center. 1st down, finally. Big Landon Johnson joins the offense with about a 40-yard, 50-yard catch.
Well, that was the touch. That's next level type touch right there. Throw that ball. We've seen him throw some rockets on short passes. He lofted that up and put it out there for number 88. Great pitch and catch. 88 is sure-handed, Scott. You put the ball in his hands, he's going to come down with it, but a great pass by Patrick Riddle on to convert that 3rd and 5.
Harris
big-time play.
Back in at tailback for the Cats. 1st and 10 at the Coffee County 30. Handoff. Dominique slips to the 25. Dominique down to the 23. A gain of 7 for Dominique Harris.
Well, big number 68 outside leading the blocking on that. That's Dallas Morris out in front of him. So doing a good job out there, and that looked like the Harris looked like a running back that had a couple plays off. He had a little bit more burst on that one.
Also Colton Cable, 6'1", 310 sophomore, number 68 in there on that offensive line. In fact, he is the center. Riddle, drop. Riddle, sack, just collapsed on Patrick. He lost a yard, and we've got an injured Wildcat.
Well, Coffee
on
County
the field.
grabbing at that football. You know, Patrick did a good job. He had a fumble earlier in the game, but did a good job of holding that one.
So an injury timeout. It's still early in the year and kind of humid. 3:41 to go. Tullahoma 22, Coffee County 21 on the Stroups Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. We'll take an injury timeout. 60 seconds on Light Tube and the Duck.
Hey Rich, you know what time it is? It is Tullahoma Wildcat football time. That's correct. You know what else it's time for? It's time to get your fall maintenance. That's correct. If you would give us a call, we'd love to come out, service your equipment, make sure it's working properly for the winter. And remember, we run a fall special in October, 931-455-8757. Go Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Oklahoma 3rd down and 5 at the Coffee County 25-yard line. Harris in motion. Riddle back to throw. Good clean pocket, but Riddle runs and is sacked all the way back at the 35. Ken Patrick's got a great pocket, and he's scrambling when he should just stay in the pocket. There's nobody there.
Yeah, 4-man rush that time, and that's Jet Trussler once again, number 14 with the sack. Cats convert a big 3rd and 5 on the long sideline pass to Landon Johnson, but not that time. Sets up a key 4th down decision for Tullahoma. You got the
timeout on the
35.
field. 3:25 to go. Cats lead by 1.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Well, it's a pretty good scene here at Wilkins Stadium. If you're, we know a lot of people listen around the world on 939theduck.com and watch around the world on LightTube's YouTube channel. This is everything a high school football game should be. It's the biggest crowd that will get together in this county during the next year. There won't be anything that has 8,000 people at it. So it's the biggest event of the year. 1 point lead, Tullahoma, 3:25 to go. The Wildcats have it 4th down and 15 at the Coffee County 35, and they're going for it. 4th and 15, allegedly. Patrick Riddle drops, pass, down the seam, complete, touchdown, Colby Shepard! Patrick Riddle to Colby Shepard, a 35-yard touchdown, brought to you by American Mulch and Landscaping.
Well, Scott, you will not see a better pass at any level.
Little gray window.
Pocket, clean pocket, little window. He throws a laser strike there to number 6. Shepard does the rest, and it was a tight window, man. You called it. Incredible pass. Cats got a little bit of breathing room. Critical point after here.
Tullahoma trying to extend the lead to 8. They line up in the swinging gate. One of the things that makes this possible is the quarterback is the holder.
How's that for a 4th and 15 gamble?
Brady Scott. Tullahoma unsure about number 80, Alex Prater. And that was just all messed up. Brady Scott takes the snap. Flag on the play. Let's sort this out. That was a botched PAT.
Tullahoma rushing a player on the field. They only had 10. Number 80 comes on way late.
So the call is illegal procedure against the Wildcats, but it's declined because the conversion's no good. 3:21 to go. Tullahoma 28, Coffee County 21. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
When it's time for an oil change or to get your tires rotated, why not take your vehicle to the people who know it the best, Russell Barnett. All of our locations will perform a full inspection on your vehicle at no extra charge. We'll even pick it up and bring it back for free. We understand to you, it's not just maintenance. It's the ride you depend on every day. We don't just sell you a vehicle, we help you take care of it too. The Russell Barnett Automotive Family. Why get service anywhere else?
Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line apparel at Owens Provisions and Apparel on the square in Manchester. Tullahoma leads Coffee County 28-21 on the Stroups Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. We will soon name a Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game and talk with Tullahoma head coach Coy Siss down on the field after the game.
Lots of candidates. You know, Tullahoma we've outscored them 20-0 in the second half. 28 unanswered points have been reeled off by the Wildcats. Coffee County led this game 21-0 in the first half.
Walker's kick taken at the 5. 10, 15, this is Shepard, 20. Out to the 25-yard line for Coffee County.
Boy, you get
Matthew
the feeling,
White.
Scott, that there's going to be a lot more fireworks here go off in this last 3 minutes and 13 seconds. And look, that PAT, that extra point miss was critical because it's just a touchdown extra point away. Their field goal kickers look good on their PATs tonight. So Coffee County can tie this with a touchdown. Could we go overtime 2 straight weeks?
Kyle Tips makes the tackle for Tullahoma, 5'9", 185, sophomore.
What a transformation, though, by Tullahoma's defense and the adjustments they've made, Scott.
Coffee County will start at its 25-yard. Personal foul against Tullahoma. Are you kidding me? Self-discipline and controlling your emotions, and with 3:13 to go and a touchdown lead, you get a personal foul, giving Coffee County a 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line of the Red Raiders. I formation. Lowry drops all day. He's going deep. Incomplete. Great defense by who? My Midtown Nutrition player of the game so far, Gabe DeLauder.
Well, you're right. The quarterback, Lowry, had tons of time to throw, but good coverage there.
Tell you what, DeLauder just shut that guy down.
Yeah.
He just fell to the ground.
Yeah.
And that was, that was Christian.
Yeah, this guy's going to be a handful the next 3 years, Christian. He's been a handful tonight. He's just a freshman. Very impressive wide receiver. But DeLauder
second
got
down
the best of that matchup.
10 for Coffee County at the Red Raider 40, 3:06 to go. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lowry, pressure. Lowry slips it, fires over the middle, incomplete, through behind his intended receiver, Keaton Childress, a sophomore. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. So you're right, just missed his target on that one.
Well, I tell you what.
But number 32 may have got a piece of that. He was just lurking in coverage there.
He didn't get a piece of it, but Grayson Harden almost got him a pick.
Harden was there.
3rd and 10, Coffee County at the 40. 3:02 to go. Tullahoma crowd comes alive.
Well, let's see if Tullahoma can get a sack here. Exert their own pressure on the enemy quarterback.
Lowry drops. Pass out in the right flank. Incomplete. Defended over there by Trines Nunley. But from what I saw, that ball was dropped.
Yeah, it's right at the first down marker.
Just dropped.
Right in the hands.
Dropped it. But good play by Nunley. It's 4th down and 10, Coffee County, at their 40-yard line. 2:56 to go. Tullahoma has 3 timeouts. Coffee County has 2, and somebody just called one, and that somebody is Coffee County. Cats lead it by 7. Let's take a 60-second break on Light Tube and the Duck.
Some connections are better than others, like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend. Connecting with the ball and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Not it. It's big play coming up. 4th down and 10 for the Coffee County Red Raiders at the 40-yard line. They're going for it. 2:56 to go. Caden Lowry drops to throw. Lowry looks deep, slings it deep, and there's nobody home. Tullahoma takes over. That pass is long, incomplete. DeLauder celebrates in the backfield along with Hayden and Wiggum. Tullahoma defense has stopped Coffee County. Red Raiders look worn out. The Wildcats are fired up. Ken, all Tullahoma needs is a couple of first downs. Coffee County's down to one timeout. Couple of first downs.
Yeah.
Run the ball, you'll win this game.
Well, I think what you want to do here is just, it's Dominique Harris time here. Run clock, make them expire their timeouts, and try to pick up 10 yards in 3 plays or 4 and run the clock out. I think you're right there. Kind of surprised they didn't go with that sideline route just like they had on the play before where the guy dropped it.
Riddle to throw, complete. Pot dropped. I mean, absolutely dropped. First drop pass of the season for the Wildcats. Landon Johnson right in his bread basket, and it just fell to the ground.
Yeah, just a short little curl route right there. It hits him, like you said, right in the numbers, and really the easiest pass Johnson's had this year.
2nd and 10 Wildcats.
And then most importantly, it stops the clock.
Absolutely. 3-second play.
And Cats desperately need 10 yards here now in the next couple plays.
Dominic, right side. Harris, 40, 35. Harris kind of runs into his blocker, Jeffrey, at the 34, but a gain of 6 for Dominic Harris. 2nd down and 4.
Yeah,
or
nice,
3rd down and 4.
Nice gain right there. Big number 7. He pulled. That was Landon Sharp, pulled from his tackle position on that one. And
tell you, these sophomore offensive linemen, they're growing up quick.
Shout out to Dustin Prince. Appreciate him always listening in. Well, what a football game here. These 6,000 plus fans on both sides have been treated to a great contest.
3rd and 4 Cats at the Coffee County 34. Riddle hands it to Harris. First down and more. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flag on the play. This is not going to count.
A gaping hole along the right side, and
well, now we know
just
why.
Find out why it was a gaping hole.
I think we know exactly why. This flag is at the 20.
Oh, no doubt.
That means Dominic, if the flag is there and it's holding, Dominic got the first down. Remember, holding is a spot foul where the flag is. So we're going to get the first down.
Well, game inside 2 minutes now at 1:54. Can the Cats bleed this clock out? Hold on to this 7-point lead and win the 101st coffee pot.
Should be 1st and 15 at the 35 is what I see.
And which would be a fresh set of downs, as Scott said.
They mark it at the 31 and call it 3rd and 1. That doesn't make sense. The flag was at the 20. He had the first down. Either way, every time I kind of do this question things, when I go back and watch the replay, I'm like, dude, just shut up. Call the game. So that's what I'll do. 3rd and 1, Tullahoma at the Coffee County 31. Riddle. Oh, flag on the play.
Pre-snap.
Illegal procedure against Tullahoma. Oh, man.
Well, that changes the complexion there. You got 31, 2 plays to get a yard. Now it's 3rd and 6. Changes your play calling.
Well, and to know how much this team was talked to this week about pre-snap penalties. Hold your water, they call it. 3rd and 6. Tullahoma at the Coffee County 36. 1:48 to go. Tullahoma with 3 timeouts. Red Raiders with 1. Coffee County gets to substitute. And so the substitution is over. Now the officials are getting together to chat. And let's see what we've got here.
Shout out to Big Al, my brother Alan Keller, listening in tonight. Tried to get here tonight, but had some car trouble.
Yeah. See, referees calling for different time. Added 6 seconds to the clock, so 1:54 now left to go. Tullahoma 3rd and 6 at the Coffee County 36.
What do you call here, Scott?
First down play.
Oh, that little curl route again to Landon Johnson.
Handoff, Dominic Harris, 30.
That's
Harris, 25. Harris to the 20. That's a Hogan's Collision Center. First down, Tullahoma at the 18, 19-yard line of Coffee County.
Big play there.
Dominic Harris.
Have yourself a game, son. Well, you know, I tell you what, if 19 and 20, we split consideration.
We may go here. We may go co. Timeout on the field, 1:49 to go. Tullahoma by 7. Let's take a 30-second break on Light Tube. Wait a minute. It's an injury. Coffee County player is down. Let's make this a 60-second break on Light Tube and the Duck.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it! Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it!
Hey Rich, you know what time it is? It is Tullahoma Wildcat football time. That's correct. You know what else it's time for? It's time to get your fall maintenance. That's correct. If you would give us a call, we'd love to come out, service your equipment, make sure it's working properly for the winter. And remember, we run a fall special in October, 931-455-8757. Go Cats!
So Graham Collins, the injured Coffee County Red Raider, and he is being assisted off the field, putting no pressure on that right leg. So we certainly hope that Graham Collins is okay. Never want to see anybody get injured in a football game, much less the last couple of minutes.
No, sir.
1:49 to go. Tullahoma leads by a touchdown, and the Wildcats have it first down and 10 at the Red Raider 18. Can Tullahoma drive the final nail in the coffin? Here's Dominic Harris. Harris, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Tullahoma, Dominic Harris with the 18-yard scamper. And the American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown may very well seal the deal for the Tullahoma Wildcats.
Well, Scott Chastain, you asked for it and you got it. DH 20 with the 18-yard touchdown scamper, and I think the Cats have just about put this one away.
Tullahoma set to attempt the extra point, increase this lead to 14 points.
34 unanswered points, looking to be 35.
Aiden Walker on the hold by Brady Scott. Oh, Scott dropped the ball. That's the second missed PAT. Tullahoma's got some work to do. 1:42 to go, 34-21 Wildcats. Another 60-second break on Light Tube and the Duck.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Ken Keller, Mr. Observant. Our scoreboard shows 35-21 Tullahoma, but it was 28-21. We missed the extra point. So it's 34-21. Now they changed the scoreboard. And here we go. Hopefully, final kickoff of the night brought to you by Owens Provisions and Apparel in Manchester. Tullahoma up by 13. Aiden Walker's kick taken at the 6. 10, 15, 20. Luke Hayden grabbed the face mask as Tullahoma piles up the tackle at the 21, but they're going to get 15 free yards as that flag came out pretty quick.
Yeah, Hayden is
Right there.
tackled
Right there.
high all night long, so he's got to get that corrected. He's there in the right spot.
Yeah, that's a couple of face masks on Luke.
Yeah, he's had three personal fouls or face masks. Had a horse collar early, and we'll get it corrected. Face mask on that one. So what a turnaround, Scott, to tell the two halves.
Yeah, Coffee County scored the first 21. Tullahoma scored the next 34.
And what was some incredible defensive adjustments.
So the Red Raiders are going to start this drive with 93 seconds to go at the Coffee County 37.
And offensive adjustments. And spark from a running game.
Red Raiders moving receivers all over the field. They split 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Okia Bryson, 5'11", 130 sophomore in at cornerback here on this right side.
Yeah, good catch right there, number 29.
So what are we waiting on? Oh, Trines, help me remember. Trines?
Yeah.
Trines Nunley shaking up. Trines jogging off the field. And so we're set to go. That's why 29 is in. 1st and 10, Coffee County. Lowry back to throw. Pressure. Gets away from a couple of Wildcats. Lowry still on his feet. Throws it long. Incomplete. He had a couple of guys deep. Lowry threw it out of bounds. 2nd down.
Yeah, Lowry did a Houdini act just to get it escape the pressure there and get the ball off.
Bo Williams, nice job of laying off of Lowry there. After he threw the ball, Williams was right there and could have leveled him, but it would probably have been a flag. So nice job by BW. 2nd down and 10, Coffee County.
Well, key to this game, Scott, has been the defensive pressure after the 21-0 deficit. It's totally changed.
Lowry, pass over the middle, knocked down by Harden, almost intercepted by Tullahoma's middle linebacker. It is 3rd down and 10. We are set to name a Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game, brought to you by Midtown Nutrition. Fuel up at Midtown Nutrition, Tullahoma's go-to spot for loaded teas, premium protein shakes, and low-carb meals. Stop by 313 North Jackson Street or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Lowry throws it deep. Incomplete, out of the reach of everybody. It's 4th down for Coffee County.
No, it's just a wing and a prayer right now for Coffee County.
Let's name our Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game, Coach. I think we both agree that we'll go dual players of the game tonight. Offensively, Dominic Harris comes alive, 100-plus yards running the ball. And defensively, were it not for Gabe DeLauder, Coffee County might have been up 40-0 in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You know, their first 3 possessions, they could have been up 21-0.
He broke up 2 possible touchdown passes, multiple tackles, fumble recovery.
Yes, sir.
And then Dominic has just ran the ball great. 4th and 10, Coffee County. Lowry, back to throw. Pass complete for 10, 11. Oh, he stepped out of bounds after a 9-yard gain on 4th and 10. Stepped out of bounds. Tullahoma's going to take over with 1:07 to go in this 101st Coffee Pot. And the Wildcats are going to win it. Tullahoma getting a much-needed first win of the year. And I think shocking maybe the Mid-South a little bit, Ken. I think a lot of people sort of counted the Wildcats out.
Oh, I think so. You know, and got to credit Coy Sisk and his troops. You know, really, this preparation started immediately after the Sheffield game on the field. You know, we had a lot of work to do mentally on the players after that devastating 13-10 double overtime loss. He got the boys back up mentally. They had a great week of preparation, he told us, and they've come out with a slow start. They woke up, shook the cobwebs, and really dominated the second half.
Tullahoma in the victory formation. There's knee number 1. So 101 coffee pots resulted in Tullahoma continuing to dominate this series. The Wildcats move to 1-1 on the year. Coffee County falls to 1-1 on the year. Next week, we're headed to East Tennessee. Beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, Bradley County. Tullahoma and Cleveland will square off. Remember, 6 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock next week, not 7, 6 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, wrap this one in Cardinal and Black. The Tullahoma Wildcats have defeated the Coffee County Red Raiders 34-21. Tullahoma comes from 21 points down to beat Coffee County and move to 1-1. We'll take a 30-second break and then come back. Ken Keller will wrap this thing up, and I'll talk with head coach Coy Sisk. 30-second break, your final. Tullahoma 34, Coffee County 21. This is Lightube and the Duck.
Where is Russell Barnett?
We're right here in Tullahoma.
No, we're over here in Winchester.
You mean here in Winchester?
You mean Tullahoma? No, Winchester.
Well, the Collision Center is in Tullahoma.
Thank you. But you can find our rentals in Winchester.
We have rentals in Tullahoma and Fayetteville too.
The Russell Barnett Automotive Family. With this many convenient locations to serve you, there's only one question.
Why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back to Wilkins Stadium, Wildcat fans. What a difference 1 week makes. Coach Sisk told us on Wildcat Weekly that the Cats had snapped and cleared that excruciating loss last week against the Golden Eagles. They come back and looked like they had some cobwebs early. They were very jittery, were the Wildcats. Some fumbled snaps, shotgun snaps, and Coffee County came out ready to play, and they hit the Wildcats right in the mouth, jumped to a 21-0 lead before Tullahoma started clawing back. After that, Tullahoma would outscore or score the next 34 points. Yes, 34 points of the contest. Tullahoma scored 57 last year in the victory. They win this one 34-21, going away with a spectacular comeback. Guts, grit, adjustments. You got to credit the fans, the coaching staff, and the players for not throwing in the towel and giving up. So Tullahoma trailed after the first quarter 7-0, and at halftime they trailed 21-8. Really, the story of the first half was the Case and Lowry show for Coffee County as he threw 3 touchdowns. Cats finally scored in the last 2.5 minutes of the first half. Got a 2-point conversion after a penalty moved it to half the distance. As you see the jubilant Cats on the field celebrating. We're waiting for Scott Chastain and Coy Sisk to have their post-game interview. They're out there doing their jumping jacks. Look at the energy by these Cardinal Black Wildcats. They came out in all blacks tonight, back in black, and they put the lights out on the Coffee County Red Raiders after falling behind 21-0. But lots of work to do in the second half. Tullahoma trailed at 21-8, showed a spark at the end of the first half, had a 1st and 7 after the turnover goal line situation, but they fumbled the ball right back. So they went into halftime a little dejected, 21-8. They thought they could cut the lead to a 1-score game, but boy, they take the second half kickoff. They get a big 57-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback Riddle to Harris, Dominique Harris. That was a big play right down the middle of the field. That put Tullahoma up 20. Yeah, that put Tullahoma up down. They were still down. They were down 21-8, and that cut the lead to 1 score. So Tullahoma scores at the 7:39 mark, finally takes the lead 22-21, and so after that, the Cats did not look back. They added 2 more touchdowns before this contest was over. The defense made adjustments, spectacular adjustments defensively. The first half, the 21 points that Coffee County scored. Essentially, Case and Lowry had a clean pocket. Tullahoma made adjustments. Looked like they went to more of a mush rush situation. Played leverage better and did an excellent job to shut Coffee County out after that 21-0 as they get run off the last 34 points of the contest. So this is a very big win for Tullahoma in the 101st battle of the Tullahoma Coffee County rivalry, the 101st. Tullahoma gets the victory 34-21. And boy, I tell you what an effort as Tullahoma holds up the Great American Series trophy on the field as their players celebrate, a jubilant celebration, as we said, and these Wildcat fans were treated to a great contest, and really Coffee County too, man, and we appreciate their sportsmanship. They fought hard. They fought a 1-1. Tullahoma's record rises up to 1-1. Scott Chastain's just enjoying it down on the field as he awaits to corral Coach Coy Sisk, but he's savoring this victory as his players all kneel down before him, and he's going to address them. But big games here. Our co-players of the game were number 20, Dominique Harris, and number 19 on defense had a big night, Gabe DeLauder. Coffee County had a chance to really make the lead a lot more than 21-0 early, especially in the first quarter and a half. But Tullahoma's defense kept fighting, kept battling until the offense could find their way. So, as Coach Sisk addresses his team, Tullahoma wins the 101st Coffee Pot. The Tullahoma Wildcats will hit the road next week as we will travel to Cleveland to play Cleveland. And what is their nickname, Rylan? The Blue Raiders. Excuse me. So the Cats will go play the Blue Raiders next week. That's going to be a tough contest. They've been really good early in the season. So Tullahoma's 1-1 and even their record up. Don't know what Cleveland did tonight, but great comeback by Tullahoma. And I'm just so happy for Coach Sisk after that loss last week. So Cats even their record 1-1 as they win the big one, the Coffee Pot, and fans and players and coaches alike I'll be having my Starbucks tomorrow morning, Rylan. What about you? Do you drink coffee? Did you drink coffee, sir?
Oh, of course. You know how to give me that Starbucks.
You're going to have some Starbucks?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, we're going to go down on the field. Scott Chastain. No, we're not going to go down on the field.
They got to take a photo first.
They're going to take a team photo, as Chris Barr says. So just a great effort up here tonight. We appreciate Dave Myers and Rylan Reese and Chris Barstead and play-by-play announcer Scott Chastain. We appreciate you, our Light Tube viewers and our Duck listeners. Scott now is in front of the camera, and Coach Coy Sisk, you can see the energy and the happiness beam from his face as here we go. Take it, Scott.
The Wilkins Stadium field following Tullahoma's exciting 34-21 Coffee Pot win over Manchester. Coach, nothing like winning. Congratulations.
Hey, no doubt. I mean, again, you've always got things you've got to look forward to cleaning up, but these guys showed some tremendous heart tonight and tremendous willpower to come back and win this one, not just for themselves, but, of course, for Tullahoma.
Coach, that team started out a little shaky. A few snaps, bobbled, just kind of looked a little shaky. Coffee County took advantage, jumped out to a big lead, but what changed about your defense to shut down the Red Raiders?
You know, basically just 3 big shots there early on, and they could move the ball a little bit in between the 20s, but able to settle in and just really get to communicate. And that was the main thing, having to communicate, change some things as we went.
You gotta love our band. Their timing's perfect. Let's talk about 2 young men especially. One of them was just named the Great American Rivalry Series Player of the Game. All week I said, well, we can't run the ball. We can't run the ball. We ran the ball.
Hey, look, a big shout out to our offensive front for opening some things up right there. I ain't getting that done. But we knew we could get Dom in space from time to time. And Hey, so we took advantage of in space a few times, but then Dom being Dom, was able to finally crease that front line, and once he does that, he's pretty dangerous when the ball's in his hands.
You said watch him in the backfield catching the football. We saw it tonight.
Well, no doubt again, and Coffee presents a little different saying. I've talked about it on the radio the other day about the stack and the cloud, and we had to break one of those two. Dom was a big factor in breaking some of that cloud from time to time, and finally got him to break the stack, and that allowed us to crease the line of scrimmage.
So we had Midtown Nutrition players of the game. Dominic was certainly on offense, but Coach, without Gabe DeLauder, you might be down 40-0 at halftime.
Hey, Gabe really does. He comes up, makes great plays, and is amazing in that secondary spot, especially when that young man's eyes are clean. And that's what I'm talking about. When he's reading the right thing, he comes downhill, and he comes downhill in a hurry.
Well, we were talking about how our secondary was making all the tackles, him and Hayden making all the tackles, and how bad that was, that your secondary is making all the tackles, but it turned out good. Coach, 34 straight points. What turned around other than Dominique getting some lanes? What else changed on the offense?
We had to change our frame of mind. I mean, and sometimes, Scott, you got to change the narrative a little bit. We changed the narrative at halftime, talked about it a little different way. I think everybody understood the verbiage that we were using, and those guys really came together as a unit. That's what they wanted. They wanted to celebrate this, and I think they could feel it slipping away. So, those guys really banded together. That's what great teams do.
7,000-8,000 people. Just typical Tullahoma Coffee County early season crowd. How great is this?
I mean, if you want to talk about Friday night football, you should come here and witness this, because this is the epitome of it in Middle Tennessee. So, look, great shout outs to the American Rival Series for coming over here and putting some things together for them. But, I mean, look at the atmosphere. You can't beat this. This is what high school football is supposed to be.
Exactly. And next week, we leave Middle Tennessee, go to East Tennessee, take on the Cleveland Blue Raiders. They're going to be waiting for us because we whipped them down here last year. If anything, what do we expect?
Well, look, they'll be a clean team. They'll be a good team. They're a well-coached team. All right, so there's some things. There's some things that we'll have to get ready for. And she still didn't hear. Hey, everybody's celebrating, having a good time.
Everybody's having a big time. It's all
right. But, hey, look, we'll wait and break them down. I know they were a young team last year. They'll be looking forward to us coming to Cleveland. All right, they'll be looking for some payback.
Coach, you're going to have a lot more confident team this week in practice.
No doubt. And shoot, man, just got to enjoy this one for a little while and get back to work, really quickly.
If I'm you, I'd stay out here till the last person leaves. Coach, congratulations. We'll see you Thursday night for Wildcat Weekly.
Hey, sounds great. And as always, go Wildcats.
As always, Tullahoma comes from behind, 34 unanswered points, beats Coffee County 34-21 in the 101st Coffee Pot. That's going to do it from Wilkins Stadium for the Light Tube crew and my man Everett back at the Duck Studio. Tullahoma head coach Corey Sisk. I'm Scott Chasteen. Be good to each other.